Just talking about it, bro. One of the sorriest things you can do as a bro, to all my youngsters out there, bro, if it's a girl at work, if you in the airport, bro, knowing time and place when to shoot at a girl, all that shit. I be seeing niggas.
Lame,
stop
bro.
being lame. I be
lame
seeing so many niggas, bro. She working. She got 10 screens on her to go orders flying up. How you doing? Ain't nobody worried about your
slowing
ass.
down time for your ass. You standing in the McDonald's shooting right now.
I smell like grease.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 31 of The Jaam. It's a very special occasion. It's JJ, AB, and Matt. Unfortunately, well wishes to my brother Alan, man.
Oh, God,
yes,
shout
sir.
out to my nigga Alan.
Well wishes to my brother Alan, but we are here live from Atlanta.
True. Jam Atlanta.
Jam Atlanta. This is so crazy. And the reason why we're here live from Atlanta is because we have a very special guest today. Yes, sir. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. You may think that he's a panderer. You may think he too woke. You may think that he's a leftist anarchist. We think you pussy.
We think you pussy.
Welcome to the show, the host of the AAMBC Literary Award-winning podcast of the year, the Grits and Eggs podcast, our brother Deante Kyle.
Yes, sir. It's a long time coming.
Damn, y'all want cheesecake up. What's up, cheesecake?
I knew he was going.
Bro, he told it. He got that dog 2 hours ago.
Yeah, new addition to the family.
Yes, sir. Got to introduce cheesecake as well. Yeah,
Grits, eggs, and cheesecake with the jam on the side. Yo.
Oh my God.
Oh
my God.
One of them ones.
I feel underdressed. I ain't got my nails done.
It is completely fine. We're going to get into all the stuff. First of all, thank you for taking the time to pull up, bro. How you doing? How you feeling this week?
Keeping it busy, you know what I'm saying? Same old thing, talking my shit.
Yes, sir. As always. Before we
yeah.
get into nothing, fit check nothing, like, comment, share, subscribe.
What are we doing?
Alan not here to tell you, so Matt got to tell you.
Alan's not here, bro. Alan is not here, but that's my brother. He would tell y'all the same way I'ma tell y'all. Why are we not subscribing? Why are we not sharing the video? Why are we not pressing all the buttons, sending it to your mama, sending it to your pappy, sending it, like, what are we talking about?
It's 31 episodes.
31 episodes.
You got dust bunnies on the floor, bro. Send it to them as well.
Oh, God. Send it to
everybody.
And
yeah, nigga, before you get jumped.
Oh, Jesus.
Actually.
Nah, but we jam you, my nigga.
Get jammed up.
Get jammed to catch you in the jam.
And also follow everybody on their individual platforms.
Yeah.
Last, certainly not. First, actually. Deante Kyle.
Deante.Kyle on all platforms. The Grits and Eggs podcast on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
AB the artist everywhere, you feel me?
As written. I was about to look at that camera, bro. I'm not used to the shit. What you on, Matt? You know what I mean?
JWMJ8, every platform. This shit is crazy. It is a very crazy experience.
It's been a wild 48 hours.
It's been a wild 48 hours. It's been all types of stuff. And throughout that time, we've been in and out of fits. Traveling.
We done thrown too many fits on them.
So very curious. What does our guest have on?
Black on brand trap luxury.
Yeah, sir.
Fire.
Oh, shit.
Right, I got the.
Who's on the picture?
I don't even know, cuz.
And it's like a Polaroid. That shit
That's
fire.
just cold.
It's like an art exhibit.
Yes, sir.
I went, you know what I mean?
Green and the
little Levi corduroy vibe,
fire.
Dad shit, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's fire.
Corduroy hat, you know what I'm saying?
That's
on the
shit
wrist.
tough.
It's on the wrists.
Shit there. Perfect timing and shit.
Perfect
Hey,
time.
what you got on,
Cleveland
gang?
Brown on my wrist.
Yes, sir.
Lord.
AB, go ahead.
You know, your boy got the regular H&M shirt on. Satchel.
Satchel.
Coat
Every
satchel.
week. Yes, sir.
Some regular. I think this Boohoo Man pants.
Yeah.
Shout out. Boohoo Man cargo jean pants, and got the Tokyo 5.
Damn.
Yeah, that really
Ice
brought
white
it
on
all
the bottom.
together.
You see how
feel
ice
me?
white they are?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I
You feel
have
me?
actually.
Lick the bottom like Fat Joe.
Hey, I used to do that shit too.
Nick,
As soon as you buy the shoe, you gotta lick the bottom.
Well, it's like
Wait,
a Chris
Certified. Certified. I don't know. It's just.
I enjoyed the smell.
That's who started that.
I did that shit with
That's
Phaser.
hard. I did not know that.
Yeah, bro. So before we get to your fit,
Nah, yeah.
it was like millennial lore.
Nah, drop it on.
So this is so MTV Cribs. Fat Joe had a closet full of white Air Force Ones.
Oh yeah, I've seen
all
it.
posted up, and he was like, "I ain't never wore these. Look, lick the bottom of them."
That's where that came
I did that
from.
shit. Yeah, I did that shit with Fazo. But
I was a MTV Cribs head back in the day. I swear to God, I was
I
watching
used to
like
watch
so
ones
many of
with
them
fucking
episodes.
Lizzie Lohan. Got the who else did it? Lil Wayne. It's a whole bunch of people that did that shit.
Lil Wayne was on the that was the How I'm Living BET.
Oh yeah, it was.
I wasn't allowed to watch none of that shit. My OG.
I remember
She wasn't letting you watch it.
My mama,
the Demon TV.
What is that, you was Jehovah's Witness?
shit white. My OG.
Nah, I'm just asking.
No, my dad, he a preacher though.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I knew
It's one of
I
them.
knew the Bible was
Oh
involved.
God, nah, it's one of them for sure.
Yes, sir. Mac, going
yeah,
ahead.
fit check. Nah, I got the gratitudes on. You know what I'm saying? Gratitude. You
of
feel
course.
me? Got the panel jorts on. I tried to fuck with them today and do some weird shit, but it didn't work. I got this shirt. My nigga AB. What is from?
I have no fucking clue.
Bro, this nigga AB.
That shit crazy.
I got
though.
that shit from a mall.
He got this shit from
somewhere.
a mall and he ain't even wore it yet. I'm in this bitch. That's fucked up.
It's your shirt.
That's
I
real
took
homie shit.
I took the tag off this shit. It's crazy. Shout out my nigga.
Yes, sir.
But then I got the chain on, you feel me? Stack on, you feel me? Nails done. You
Yes,
know what I'm
sir. Okay.
saying? What you got on?
I'm
man?
certainly not least none.
You know what I mean?
Had to bring out the little Travis.
Just little Travis, you know. Just little shit.
Had to
you
get
know.
a little Travis. It's courtesy of the AB. Then you got the polo on the pants and
Polo
everything.
on the pants.
Got the Notro on the
Notro on the shirt.
on the
you
shirt
feel
and
me?
everything. And you got the chain.
Chain stack with
Back out.
it. And he got the
Back
curly fried dreads in.
Curly
Just
fried
took
dreads.
them. Yeah,
Man,
just took them down.
retwist
and
them
shit.
doom.
I literally.
You said you went Arby's on the dreads and shit.
What this kid?
Arby's. Crinkle cut fries
I
and
always
shit.
imagine like I could never get like the wicks or like thicker dreads because I feel like it make my head shape look weird. So I as soon as I got my shit locked up, I was like, I definitely want to go like smaller. But I
Nah,
definitely,
you did right though.
I'm
Because
not
it's a head shape thing for sure.
is.
It is. Oh, it's
Nigga,
the
I
cut and the head
can't-
shape.
That's
I got a
why.
wide ass face, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what if I went skinny dread?
Yeah.
It's like if I were to get dreads, bro, I'll look crazy because my head shape is like kind of long in the back a little bit. Like, nigga,
The
it'll be
peanut.
Yeah, it really
right
just
now.
That's
depends
how
on
my
the
shit
cut.
is, but I'm
Yeah.
not cutting. But my shit, I can't. I'm gonna get wicks probably when I'm like older, like
think?
for sure.
Yeah, I
When
was gonna say, I
when it's time to
decided.
cut my shit or something like that, I'm just gonna start combining my shit, Congos, all types of shit.
I
don't know what
haven't
I'm gonna
decided
do.
where I'm gonna go yet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to cut them.
I know I ain't cutting my shit. Like, oh, yeah, I'm not buzzing my shit.
I ain't gonna hold you though. If that male pattern baldness set in, niggas gotta let
Yeah.
them
Because
Boy.
once it come in and start like pulling your locks back, then I'm like, you might as well let it go.
go. I ain't
already
gonna hold
seen
you
this
though.
shit.
I'ma go if we ever, Lord willing, we good genetics, keep my hairline
Bro.
intact. But I'ma go rat tail on them. I'm gonna keep my
I can't clear it.
I'm gonna keep one in the back.
Full
And the one in the back like this big around too. Stupid ass rat tail.
Yo,
Big ass light pole.
Look, bro, this is an original look. You know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
never seen that.
I remember the first time I ever saw a rat tail in public, nigga. I was so terrified. I didn't know what was going on, bro, because his shit was fully beamed, and then he had the fat ass rat tail
Oh,
coming
yeah,
out.
the joint you could braid.
Yeah, his shit
Bro,
was crazy.
I
I was like,
mean,
his shit was crazy. I
That's
can't
me
do
in
it.
kindergarten. My mom and daddy kept me with a rat tail.
Yeah?
I'm talking about I'm juvenile fade with a part and a rat tail.
Do you remember?
bro.
No, I was gonna say. Do y'all remember? When I was a kid, I had the ponytail days.
I remember. Yes,
For the longest
this
time
nigga
until
had the rat tail when he was younger.
for the longest
Yeah.
time until I was maybe like 6 or 7. I had I would get my default cut. I would have like either my shit would be nappy or I'd just get like, the default barbershop kid cut. Either get a fade or like
a
some shit.
skin fade too.
And it would be a skin
Jesus,
bald
yeah.
ass
Nigga.
And then I go and I will tell every time keep everything or cut everything besides the ponytail. I had a little ass ponytail right here.
Nigga,
like it wasn't even long.
My dad wanted.
You
My
had the
dad wasn't
premier
fuck
rat
with
tail.
none
like
of
that.
that
it was
shit.
not gay. I did not want to let go of it. But
My
you
dad
time
won't fuck
came.
with none of that shit. That nigga, we walk in that bitch. He say,
Give him the 2.
nigga. He say, oh, bro. He
16.
say, low and even. I ain't never heard of no.
Oh yeah.
My
Yeah.
whole shit gone,
Yeah.
gang. Low and
They
even.
just
Hit him
call
with
that
the
bitch
load.
tail roll out all around.
Yup, all
Get my
around.
boy all around real quick. Low,
I'm gonna say, I
brushable.
don't mean to hate on y'all hairstyle, maybe selectively. If you at home rocking some crazy shit. But besides, before we continue with our thing, let's talk about where we left off. Because it's the second time that we're meeting, and it's the first time that we're officially like filming together. This is our second time. I think what you said, this is your second time or first time in Atlanta?
Second time in Atlanta.
My second time in Atlanta. His second time.
But I was a scud though. I don't remember shit.
Yeah.
Except shorties.
So we figured. Wait, you tell what?
Hey, I don't remember the story. I'm not gonna go through the
link
story.
real
We ain't gotta
quick.
go through the story. I don't remember shit. What's a scud? Like a kid.
Like
a little scud. Like a little nigga.
Scud.
Wait, what's scud out here? Is that?
Does that
I don't know.
That's not a thing.
No,
yeah, it's just, I guess it's just
that's
regional.
some Chicago shit.
It might be, yeah.
No, I thought you was trying to.
My whole family.
I thought you was
said
trying to
that
hop in your Jamaica bag.
Nah.
I'm just making sure.
That's some Chicago shit.
I don't know where that word originates because I don't really hear niggas in Chicago say it. Besides you, really.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. Hold on.
I think it's just a hustling.
family
The
said
southern
that
version
shit.
of that would be jit, but that's some Florida.
Yeah,
that's the Florida
maybe it's some
shit.
Florida shit.
Or like Chicago shit would be like shorty.
Yeah,
Like some shorties over
folk,
there.
yeah. But the first time we had met was in Chicago, actually.
For sure.
So, first of all, how was that? And then we're gonna ask you a little bit about here because that shit it's crazy, like getting to be here and shit.
Yeah, so I mean, first, what the fuck? Be right. What was we in Chicago for that first time?
Was it Lollapalooza, right?
Oh,
no, it was
Chance.
Chance.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
Chance. That's funny how that works.
Yeah, so
That's
we went
hard.
we went to see him at Lolla. Well, we was vibing with him at Lolla, and then we went to the immersive experience of the listening party Starline before it dropped.
Shit,
So, yeah.
we was just talking
That's
about
fire.
that. I wish I would have got to experience that.
Bro, that shit
'cause
was
Yeah.
gangsta. Like,
You know, he just dropped the Twister.
Twister
the Ride
remix.
remix.
Right, yeah, I
I
need to
gotta
go listen to.
that
I
shit.
just seen that I just seen the music video came out too. That shit was cool as hell, and I remember it was.
put my boy on the medium stakes in Chicago. You know?
Yes,
Mhm.
sir.
Changed
Yes,
the
sir.
life.
Changed man.
Man,
FICO store still
I could
going
never.
up.
I was a well done advocate for
Bro,
the
I
longest
can't
time
eat that
because I
shit no
never
more.
really had steak and like beef for real. So I was just like, okay, if it's anything less than that, I'm gonna die or some shit.
Nah.
I think it
can't-
may be about a year ago it started switching. I can never go back.
I can't go
You
back.
can't go back,
You
bro.
can't go back.
It's
'cause it
like
takes
eating
over.
rocks. I can't do that
Bro,
shit,
it's
bro.
terrible,
It's
bro.
so like.
Yeah.
Let
sir.
me get super woke on niggas. Y'all know why they do that?
Yeah.
Yup.
You know the history
Well,
behind
I think I
Well
do.
Done?
You
I
explained
know
it. You
certain stuff I
explained it
never
better than
heard
me though.
for steak. Go ahead.
Well Done State. Just getting scraps and like spoiled meat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
like
though, you
chitlins
gotta
and
cook
shit.
the
You
shit
gotta,
out.
like,
Cook
of
the
it.
shit out of it so
Not
get all the
pacifier, but, like,
bacterias and
yup.
parasites, all that shit out
All
of it.
that.
Cooking
Yep.
the fuck out of
It's
that
the
bitch
same.
a
It's
rock.
the same
Cook that
concept
bitch
with
down.
reduced.
Yeah, no, real deal.
Beef reduction.
Yeah, no, it's some slave shit for real.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that's the same concept with like still water and shit. Like that's the reason why you gotta boil the ever living shit out of it because when you get like it out the ponds or whatever, it'll have so much bacteria and stuff.
Yeah.
So when they give you the bad discarded pieces of the meat, and you got
Same
cholera
thing,
and that
gotta
shit, you
cook the
got.
dog. You gotta cook it out. You know what I'm saying?
And that's kind of how
And
it
it's
works.
and
But
they
now y'all got Well Done Steak. You shaking the table with that.
yeah.
You shaking the fuck
That
out.
shit is, bro. Motherfucker, it's not even. I
Oh,
was
God.
explaining that shit to
Yeah.
Alan and JJ. And I'm like, bro, it's not even blood. I'm like, it's
It's myopin or something.
yeah,
like
myopin
that?
or some shit like that. It's like water mixed in with the muscle shit
protein
and the
and
proteins and shit. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
it's
gives it
not
the
even
red tint. It's
blood,
not
bro.
blood, bro.
Yeah, and
We've been
it was
lied
free-
to and
it was-
shit, gang.
It freaked me out too.
Nigga,
When I
my
was a
mom
kid.
was
We've been
still doing well.
But now niggas in
Let us straight.
Let it straight. Like, bro, anytime.
Speckledorf, nigga, wait. We can't go past Speckledorf.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't never
I
heard
ain't
that word
never
a day
heard
in
of
my
no
life.
shit like that.
Josh know what it is.
What's
Yeah.
Speckledorf?
Wait, from
Yeah.
where? From what show?
SpongeBob, nigga.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
What episode he say
I don't know what episode. I know I heard that nigga say Speckledorf.
He has said some weird
I
shit
ain't
like
gonna
that.
hold
I
you,
just
bro.
looked
The
up-
type of information niggas retain is crazy.
Yeah,
Bro,
bro.
it's like, why you know that?
Why do you know that shit?
But I was gonna say, now we in the podcasting space, and now niggas don't gotta eat rubber meat anymore.
Tired.
You feel like
Shit
and I was
giving us
gonna
well
say
and shit.
the connection between our shit, not only just like Chance and everything, but like Chicago and Atlanta in general is like crazy. I was looking at it, and generally, because the Great Migration and shit, where it comes from, a lot of black people down south moved up to Chicago, and I immediately thought about that because when we realized we were gonna do this, I thought about Sinners too.
Yeah.
how that's a main plot line in Sinners, how the brothers
That's
are like
Delta.
from Chicago, but they coming down. Like,
Yeah.
So
It's
like,
hard.
I think it's super cool. What has been your experience like being on this side of it? Because for being here for like a couple times, we love it, and we unfortunately don't get to see as many of our people in Chicago because it's a little bit more like spread out, I guess, racial diversity wise. So like, I want to go through your background growing up here and just kind of like all the stooping yourself in all that history and everything? Because that's a big.
Yeah, so I originally I'm from Wilmington, North Carolina. Okay, but there's a lot of Black history there too.
Yeah,
it was one of the first diverse governments in the country. So there was a coup, one of the first American coups was in Wilmington.
Damn,
yeah,
I didn't know that.
So my mom is from here, so when her and my pops split, we moved here, and I just been here ever since. So, but. Atlanta spoil you though, bro, because the police be Black. Shit, you go to court, the judge Black.
Damn.
Everybody Black. You know what I'm saying? You go to the TSA, everybody Black. You know what I'm saying? But I take it with me everywhere, cause it's like, shit, I'm gonna just go look for my folks, wherever I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I done been in some out of pocket spaces, especially driving trucks. I done been to Iowa, and you shit, Iowa, Idaho, places like that.
Fuck no.
And be in Wyoming and shit.
What is your craziest truck driving experience?
Yeah, probably just I was West Virginia. Dude.
West Virginia's bad.
Well, yeah.
I done drove through there. That shit scared the fuck out of me.
It's literally just driving over a mountain. That's the Appalachians. So, just seeing a dude crash and get thrown out his truck. Yeah,
you seen that?
Yeah, you just seen he on you. What the fuck? Nigga dead, bro.
Damn. Fuck.
That shit had you tight.
He's what's the reaction?
Turn that music off.
You go 10 and 2, you tighten the fuck up.
Yeah. Because that shit is actually horrifying. I remember when you driving around in Illinois, the moment you get a little bit too far west where the E-way start getting to okay, you heading towards Iowa, that's when you start breathing different. Yeah. Because not only is it every truck and they damn mama constantly over there, because that's the main shipping lane. You don't really drive on that. Also, it's Iowa on the way. You ain't got there's nothing in Iowa
but just bare grass
and white people.
Yeah, real route. And then from Chicago to St. Louis, same way, it's nothing but grass, bro. It's just farmland.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you in the Midwest for real.
Yeah. I was gonna say that's got to be I feel one of my favorite parts about when I was going to Springfield, when I was going to school down there, is that drive from back where we stay at to Springfield. There's literally nothing in between it. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that it was always my favorite part when we would drive, because I would get to just kind of sit there and think about hella shit. What were some of those drives sometimes, especially coming from the background, being a trucker, and just kind of because I always question how people have the fortitude to do that shit.
Yeah, truck driving in general.
After I drive past a certain point, I'm like, all right, I'm starting to get tired already, but I'm also just kind of there's only so much you can do. You got to be on days journeys or 15, 12, 30 hour. How was that for you?
It helped me get my mind right for sure. Yeah. It's also not the same as driving in a car. It's so much space and it's air ride, so you kind of sitting on top of compressed air. Yeah. It's comfortable as hell. I mean, unless I done been in trucks where they didn't have compressed air. That shit is no good. But bruh, that's where I learn how to create you create a meditative practice where you just have to sit in silence. So cause it's only so many podcasts, albums, lectures you can listen to before you bro, I'm tired of hearing noise. You know what I'm saying? So it helped me develop just sitting in silence, sorting through my thoughts and shit like that. But it also helped me take in a lot of information without interruption. So cause my favorite way to read is audiobooks.
Yeah, same. I cannot. If I look at a page, for too long, my eyes would just gloss over that. Bro, Jesus Christ! I gotta put that. I gotta listen to the audio.
It's a good way to take a nap for sure.
Yeah, oh God, put that book in front of me.
I gotta get into audiobooks, nigga. I can't read for shit.
Oh, so peak game though. You got 1.5 on the audiobook.
That is.
Damn, that's so crazy. I go 1.4.
Yeah.
You gotta hit the
1. You gotta speed it up because they gotta pronounce every word. You know what I'm saying? They get paid for that shit. So you got 1.5, bro, that you zoom through a book.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm not even gonna shout out the people that I be using, because y'all gotta email us first.
Tap in with the Jaam for I got a question about that.
I would too, but you know what I'm saying? Send some bread over there to the
exactly.
Bro.
Speech 5 doom.
The truck shit real quick though, that's I think I wanted to touch on the fact that you was talking about it's damn near an outlet for you, or it was an outlet at the time. Talk to me. We know a little bit about your background and your history of growing up in Atlanta, just running shit. Talk to me about going into the trucking industry? Like why? Like why trucking? Why did like what was it like a? I know in my case, like with Amazon and shit like that, nigga, I'm broke. I ain't got no fucking other option. Talk to me like what was the truck like? Why
before
trucking?
you even go though, FBA of Doom.
Oh yeah.
Do we not do it?
I completely fucking forgot. FBA. I'm bullshitting. Sorry.
So it's all good. It's all good. So we have
an agency.
An agency that I created called the Federal Bureau of AB. You know what I'm saying?
Since we just making agencies and shit this year.
Yeah, making agencies and shit. So the goal of my agency is to figure out who you are. So we, you know, what your life hitting on. So
what's your life like?
so we got a little photo.
I ain't even seen it.
Besides like 1 second ago, we got a photo we will pull up and ask about where this came from. What was the state of mind at the time?
You feel me?
Peer gang, this my auntie Tony right there.
Yeah.
This one, my granny and them stayed in Fayetteville, North Carolina. They stayed in a little some apartments called Watauga Manor. So it's a projects in the front, and then it's a fence, and it's apartments on the other side. We was out there having my little niece's birthday.
Right there.
That's fine.
Yeah, it was her birthday.
No,
and the baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was her birthday. No. Her birthday right there. Yeah. That's my little sister. That's my niece though. She had just had my niece. That's my niece Sierra. That's my little sister Michaela.
What year must this have been?
How old were you?
Probably 6.
Damn. Wait, how the fuck?
So
How he find this shit?
don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Hold on.
That's
So this is
Tasmanian devil,
she was born in 90. She was born in 95. So yeah, I was 5 or 6 right there.
I think that's Tasmanian.
So at this point in your
Yeah.
life, did you think like right where you're at right now? Have you ever looked back and was like, you never knew that you would be
Never.
here?
I was getting in trouble for the shit I do now then. Like I was always outspoken. I always took a joke too far, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But times like that, I would be good because like my aunties they was all much younger than my mama, so like I used to vibe with them. Like this is her first kid type shit. So yeah, you know, I think I could imagine when I was probably around like 11 or 12, that's when I kind of knew like I'm gonna be different from everybody else over here.
Yeah, that falls into the question that you asked about trucking. So at what point in the journey does that become a thing, and at what point did you know like, okay, I'm gonna make my way out this shit and I'm gonna like chart that full path?
Yeah, I think truck driving was out of necessity, bro. Like I got 3 kids, so it was a put the street shit down and get into working, but like I done fucked my record up. You know what I'm saying? I really don't have no experience doing that, so I had to literally start from like Cold Stone Creamery. That was my first job.
Cold Stone. Damn.
My
That's
first
supposed to
like
be up
I
there.
worked at Target and shit like that before, but it was literally just to get a check, get back to the street.
Cold Stone is like one of the only like ice cream places in our like little town that we grew up in. Yeah, not even at Homewood and Crete.
Crete?
Cold Stone got
Crete
that.
got
That's the only one. Yeah, that's
fucking
crazy.
Started there, bro, and then it was a Johnny's Pizza in the same plaza. Got a job there too. So I literally wake up, go to Cold Stone, get off at 4, go to Johnny's, start at 4, get off at like 1 a.m. You know what I'm saying? I started doing that like 21. And then like 2021, my son was born, my son's birthday was yesterday too.
Damn, happy
Happy
birthday.
man.
Yeah, so he was born in 2011. So I was just turned 21. So I was doing that, warehouse shit, started doing forklift, became a supervisor at the same warehouse, and then kind of rocked out with that. The money wasn't hitting on everything. Like $20 an hour is cool, but then when you start adding kids,
when you got kids,
economy start changing.
It already don't stress because I remember I was lucky enough to like by the time I was like get a job age like 15, 16, I started doing TikTok, and then there wasn't like that much pressure for me to like go and get it. But the entire time they were working and they were telling me that entire like that shit, bro.
It was real stressful because I remember
bread don't be hidden.
It was like 2020. I was working at Amazon. I was stocking shelves, and I think I had UPS at the same time. So niggas like 3 jobs type shit. And at that time, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. And then on top of that, me and my girl just got together in 2020. So we was, doing shit.
Had to do it.
Yeah, trying
Got
to see it through, my brother.
Man.
It was like, I want to say 2021. 2021 leading to 2022, like some real crazy shit happened in her family, and like they went homeless. So I had to like work 2 jobs to like support her and shit. It was a hard time. And at that same time, my social media shit is picking up as well. And then, yeah, bro. That's that grind. Like,
I always like looking, like, and I asked the question because I always like looking at different perspectives with it, especially from people older than us. Like, we 21 now, but it's like that's a whole different economy, like you were saying, fucking
recession.
And then I got
everything.
Kids too, so it's
exactly.
like I started driving trucks during COVID.
Oh, during COVID.
Yeah, that was like I started 2019.
Did you do your CDL through the warehouse you was at, or did you do it?
So Pete. All right, this is the sequence of events to get there is crazy.
Yeah.
Because I was working this company doing vending machine shit. Bro, that shit was making a nigga like seriously miserable, bro. Like it's literally was times I was going to work like, bro, I should just
real shit.
Like that shit is misery, bro. You got to be up at 4 a.m. and all this type shit. So I just couldn't deal with it. And in my car, I had like this 04 Taurus. The engine went out on that bitch.
Fried.
That bitch like
fried. Ain't
that
shit
bitch
you can do.
up,
Yeah.
Damn.
And so they weren't trying to fuck with me. Like it was like, bro, I mean, if you can't get to work, then you fired type shit. So I was like, all right, I got this amount. I'm gonna just try to find another gig. My old lady was like, bro, we could just go to Florida. Like my uncle out there, we could just go there and just reset. So we went out there to do that. I got a job like 3 days after I was at a good ass job too, like same warehouse shit. And they was looking for a supervisor. So I was working my way into that. I was there for 2 months. Thanksgiving, we ain't around family or nothing like that. Like that, she got her family, but we had never been like away type shit. Cause this is normally we either go to Alabama where her granny at or with my family. So we was like, bro, we just gonna go to Golden Corral type shit. Like, you know, that's whatever. On the way there, lady T-boned us.
Damn.
Damn. Really? Universe was trying to take y'all niggas out, bro.
Bro,
what
look.
the hell?
T-boned me, bro.
Jesus.
All my babies in the car, everything.
Damn.
Bro, that's the first time when I knew like time wasn't a real thing.
Yeah.
Because everything slowed down. Like it was wild.
Was it like super bad, like injuries? Or?
Bro, yeah, I was fucked up. Like my back was fucked up. Damn. Everybody else was fine, but like my back was fucked up. Like I had to go to physical therapy. All that type shit, right?
Hell yeah.
I couldn't work.
Damn.
And we stand with her people, so like I had to quit my job. My car fucked up. I don't have no whip. Totaled my shit. And then that's when like everybody cool. After a few days, it's like
now it's like damn,
it's that
you start to you start to
So
deep everything.
That grace kind of gets
we moved back to Atlanta. I'm staying with some family that now this is family like I really don't rock with them like that. But you know, of course, like
you gotta live.
Open arms when you in need, like type shit. So, but then that shit turned into like
now you gotta pay motherfuckers back.
Motherfuckers was telling me I was trying to scam by going to physical therapy and a chiropractor and like, oh, you ain't really injured. It's like, man, I can't work. I literally can't work.
What do you mean? Really I'm not. You think I'm here on my own volition?
on me? You think I'd rather be anywhere else?
Exactly.
So I get the check back from the whip. The whip wasn't nothing but like I only got like $1,800 back for the whip because it's a cash car. It's like some bullshit. Bro, I went and got another Ford Taurus for $1,500, and the insurance was like $300. I ain't even have it. Like after you kind of like, cause we had to get like food. I'm like, damn. Call my homie. I was like, bro, let me hold $200 so I can get the fuck up out of here. Cause as soon as we got the whip, we went to Alabama with her granny. So. Get the $200, get the insurance, go to Alabama. No insurance whole time I'm in Alabama, bro. Like, I let that shit. I got no bread.
You ain't got no choice.
I got no bread, bro. But we in a small town, so you really rock out.
Yeah.
Like,
sometimes you gotta ride that bitch with no insurance.
Bro,
like that.
On me.
You actually do, and that's why you hope that the motherfucker who pull you over don't be bullshit.
Like, bro, listen, bro. So we in a small town, though, so it's like, they ain't even tripping. I get a gig probably like 2 months after we there. Mom Dukes passed like 2 months after I'm there. Damn. I call out because my mama passed. They like, well, you still in your probationary period. So if you don't come, Like, we don't got bereavement and all this shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm like, all right, well, then fuck y'all then. Like,
is that what the fuck you mean? I'm not supposed to bereave? I'm not supposed to. That's the shit that pissed me off with, like, so much of this shit, too. Because especially if you're not even caring for, like, your workers enough to make sure that they have, like, the shit.
Yeah.
Like, then, like, what do you want people to do when shit
is they have no empathy for me, bro.
That
shit
used to kill me, bro.
We need you on the clock, bro. Fuck, like, basically, like, fuck your mama.
Exactly.
So I was like, man, fuck this shit.
Exactly.
Come back. Granny, like, look, you can't keep getting jobs. She was like, you need to get a trade. I can go send you to the resource center.
Was that one of the first times like that? It like,
bro, that was the first time anybody
like,
ever mentioned a trade.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm 28.
Damn. Okay,
yeah. I'm like, I'm on this pass right before I turned 29. So yeah, I'm right there. Like, I'm 28.
Okay.
And the resource center was like, yeah, we'll schedule your classes, everything. We'll pay for everything. The only, like, it's a grant. So they give you a grant, and then basically you got to have employment within 3 months, and then you got to be employed for a year, and everything is free. Only thing you pay for is your license.
Did they give you the grant? I remember my shit. They did the same shit with me when I was doing real estate and shit, and then they ended up, since I've passed it, and then I had like, I got a job like a few months or like within the year, they gave me the grant back in like cash. That shit helped me like a motherfucker.
They didn't do none of that.
I was so happy. I was on my last. I ain't had
Jasmine
shit.
Owed me some money.
They sent me like 900 and shit. I was like, damn. I was geeking. Yeah, they be doing that shit with the grants.
But see, that's the thing. I'm looking at it purely from a provisionary stance. Like I take care of my family, so it's like you can go 6 months for a welder, a year or two for like all the other ones, like, cause you gotta go through your journeyman stage, which is just basically apprenticeship. No, journeyman and apprentice is two things. You gotta go apprenticeship then journeyman. Okay. So, but they was like, you get this CDL in 6 weeks. I'm like, run that.
Real.
You know what I'm saying? A actually too got the highest score in my class on the driver test. I was lit. I was popping my shit. Non-driving ass.
Weak ass driving.
This what the instructor told me. He said I would have gave you a perfect score, but I don't want to. I can't give a nigga a perfect score. I gotta take something off. That's when I was like, oh, I'm finna be good at this shit. So that's how that shit happened, bro. Like, literally, if Granny ain't put me on, I would probably just kept cycling through jobs. I would have never. The truck driving is the catalyst for this, because that's when I started making content.
Yeah. And I remember those days, bro. I remember the first video, and I think we mentioned it when we met up in Chicago. The first video I seen of you was when you were in your truck ranting about some shit, and it was the funniest thing I seen, bro. I'm like, yeah, this nigga's cold as hell.
Bro, and my wicks was like this.
Yeah, it was short. He did not have that much hair at that time.
I was gonna say, we gonna get into like that entire journey, because the trucking becomes, and I was gonna say, cycling through jobs and that time period before that, also, like, I'm assuming, I've heard you talk about like it being turbulent, like run-ins with like law and shit or whatever. How did that factor in, do you feel like? Was that like a point where it's like, all right, cool, I need to chart, like, not even like chart a path, but like when it comes to creating content and finding a way during the truck and everything, it's like I'm taking these experiences that it's very known that you take these experiences that you live with and kind of utilize that in your messaging and everything. How was that going through at the time? And like, is that something that you try to do, is like try to pull from those experiences and where you came from, basically try to like normalize it? Because I feel like that's the thing with the empathy, is that so many people don't fucking see that people come from all types of different backgrounds.
Even the law shit, like, even just how much it stifles you from getting a fucking job.
Exactly.
How was all of that shit? Like,
well, I mean, so I caught my first charge, I was 17. And it was on some defending myself type shit, but not really. Because, like, niggas said they was going to jump me. I brought a knife to school. I was like, what's good?
Yeah, I'm real.
But, so real.
Unfortunately, like, when I whipped the knife out, niggas like, oh.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
That's mad.
I had niggas threaten to jump and beat my ass on the first day of school because they went in a PlayStation party when we was younger.
I remember.
Like, what the fuck is we doing? So am I just supposed to come and get hemmed on by some niggas?
Like, not off the PSN.
I remember we was in the fucking party with this. I'm in the party with this nigga JJ. They like, mad bro, invite this nigga. I'm like, bro, no, bro. I don't fuck with these niggas, bro. I'm not inviting these niggas. It's me and my nigga JJ. They're like, all right, bet. We'll see you Monday. I'm like, y'all finna beat this nigga ass for not inviting.
Gamer beef. That's
no,
taking that shit way too seriously. And they would have never did.
Monday came and nobody got
Monday came out there and see nobody.
Yeah, I mean, if we beefing on the game, I know you ain't about it.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm gonna say though, I say this: the thing that kind of changed my view on myself socially was that first charge, because when I went to court, the public defender, black lady, she was like, "Look, bro." She was the first person that hit me with the "you already got 2 strikes against you" shit. Yeah. So I was like, damn, I ain't even think about it like that. Then I started peeping like everybody in this shit young as fuck. Like we all dealing, cause we all minors technically. It's you know what I'm saying? Because the shit I was up for was a felony. But
how do it work in Georgia, or where was you at?
I was in North Carolina.
Okay, yeah.
Because I was there with my dad. I had got kicked out of school here. And went to live with my dad.
Then that happened.
And that happened because niggas is on some gang shit. I'm not hip to this whole gang shit, because in Atlanta, that shit really never been a thing. Exactly. That shit is more recently a thing. Everything in Atlanta was like, what zone you from, what neighborhood you from, And then being from Douglasville, it ain't about shit, because we basically from the suburbs.
Yeah.
So, niggas was like, yeah, you can't be wearing this and can't be wearing that. I'm like, man, nigga, fuck y'all, nigga. I'll wear the fuck I want to wear.
And then,
he like, all right, bet. We gonna see about that tomorrow. I'm like, got my shit on me. Shit on me. So, like, niggas tried to corner me in it was like a big ass, you know how, like, the gym be having a big ass locker room? It was like, come in the locker room. I was like, proudly.
Yeah. that nigga was fighting in the locker room, nigga JJ. Them locker rooms,
you man.
The locker room where it's gonna go down.
Hell yeah. It's because people
it's
like
no
to talk
cameras,
the shit.
too.
There's no cameras.
No cameras, niggas like to try you, everything,
Get straight
bro.
to that shit, nigga stealing shit.
You backed out the hee.
I said, what we doing?
Brother.
What we doing? Them niggas was like, yo.
Not that serious.
Did
Come in the locker room.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Did they call the cops? Did your school do?
So I go back to after niggas is like, you got it. I go back to lunch, eat lunch, go to third period.
Oh, these niggas snake.
Out of third period, the resource officer right there. Damn. He's like, Mr. Johnson. I'm like, yeah. He was like, come holler at me real quick. Yeah. I'm like, damn, I'm cooked. I already know what this shit about, but I'm playing dumb. And then he like took me to the principal's office. The principal like, look, we got word that you might got a knife on you type shit. I'm like, yeah, it's on me. Put that bitch on the knife.
Because what am I cop for? Like, that's what it is.
I was like, y'all want to know why or not? Y'all cool? They was like, yeah, we know why. We know exactly what happened. I was like, man, them niggas told y'all. He was like, hey, some people just, this is a white man telling me this. White man said, some folks just playing gangster.
That's crazy.
When he told me that, bro, I'm telling you, I never looked at like this street shit. That's what that shit, like the whole because bro, these like niggas that's like actively gangbanging in school. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas is wear blue every day. Like I never red my favorite color. Nigga,
oh, they was bringing like straight up like colors and shit.
Yeah, man, them niggas on some fuck shit.
Bro, that's the same shit that was at HF too. Like
true,
niggas. HF is in a highly suburban
nah,
area.
I ain't gonna hold you like niggas that if you not in LA and you banging colors, you a cornball.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. That's not even how it be in Chicago, nor is it in the surrounding areas. When we like HF.
Also, too, 2025 gangbanging is corny.
When we gonna talk?
Really talk? Because that's my thing. Yeah. That's my thing. Is that the thing that's so crazy? The reason why I reacted the way I did is because the white man at like that young age being like, motherfuckers is playing gangster.
My nigga, this in 2008. He was like, some folks just playing
There are
gangster.
grown ass men who will do that same fucking thing where it's like when it really come to it, obviously you want to live, you want to have a good life, you want to just chill, right? So why in the fuck are we banging colors, we doing all this shit, and then when it hits the fan, now we're telling that
bro,
like
me.
I'm
and
like,
then,
bro, then you should have just never.
I'm thinking this in North Carolina. Like I know I'm in Winston-Salem. I know it go down out there.
Yeah.
But I'm like arrogant as fuck. Like, man, these North Carolina ass niggas scared. And I'm from North Carolina. I'm still popping that shit. But so I go back to I catch that woody. They let me just a week suspension. I had to go do some community service. My stepmother is a professor at the college. So she kind of yearned me, like, wiggle me out. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it's like, as long as I did everything they wanted me to do, they just wiped that bitch off my record. I'm a minor still, so it's smooth. I got to walk, all that good shit. So I get back to Georgia. I'm like trying to figure out what my move is though, like, cause I'm not gonna go to college. I fucked my art school scholarship up, and then you know, like getting a gig, that shit. I'd be telling people this all the time. Like, part of my psychology was like, everybody I know that got a job is miserable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At 18, at 17,
in.
matter of fact, I graduated at 17, so everybody looked miserable as fuck. I'm like, I'm not doing that. My dude's on some like, hey, you got the diploma, just figure out what your next step is. You know what I'm saying? Now, my next, I'm like,
Shit.
You had to figure it out.
Trapping. I'm on that. Yeah.
I'm on that. Like,
Because
money.
I'm about to
Everybody
say-
I know that, like a lot of my partners, even the ones that work, they still sell a little something on the side.
Yeah.
So it's like, shit, I'm finna just go head first into that. And that shit, that shit, it's like, it's cool when it's cool, but when it's not, it's the worst shit. Because it's your freedom you playing with your life for real.
Yeah.
'Cause,
And
like,
I'm gonna say, like, unless you like happen to be like a rap nigga or something, it's not you not making meals off that shit. That's
so
the reason why
nobody,
you still
bro, that's
working
another
other
thing.
jobs.
That's like a very, that's a misconception about the street.
Yeah.
It's like, most niggas is making minimum wage, if that.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's already
Because
lack of job opportunity.
a lot of y'all working on corners for other niggas, and then if you
now
is
they
just
taking
kind of like,
portions out your shit.
Yeah,
too,
bro.
also too, it's like, you gonna start selling weed. Selling weed, you ain't making. If you ain't selling pounds of weed, you ain't making a whole bunch of
I'm
money.
not making
Yep.
shit. Yeah.
You ain't making no
And
money.
if you are selling pounds now, that's a whole bunch of
Federal.
tax
Yeah, now it's
attraction
so much-
to you.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Like, it's high.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Not
saying? They got a
federal.
thing out there in Douglasville where it's like, shit, they know like who the players is because it's a small city.
Yeah.
But also, you don't realize how many people cooperate with the police.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, same
That's-
one that
yeah.
corroborate with the principal.
Hey, real shit. Real shit. That's how it
Exactly.
is. I feel like I remember growing up, nigga, I'm 21. Whoa. I remember like 2 years ago then.
I remember 22.
I remember like
at
21.
That's
graduation.
what a back in the day.
Real
of 21.
shit. Nah, but I remember being in high school and that shit. And I'm not indicting myself. But I remember being in high school doing shit. I remember being in high school doing shit. And I'm like, I mean, the shit not.
Yeah.
It wasn't making me more than my job at Chili's, so it don't really make no sense I'm doing the shit. So I stopped doing the shit. And as I'm getting older, still I got homies that's, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever they doing. And I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, bro, between the dealer, between the transportation, between
Bro,
you
so
making,
many steps.
I'm
Also,
like, you
too,
making
like,
$15
this is
on
why-
Treats
Nice,
KD,
nice.
my nigga.
Yeah, if you in the like, I ain't gonna hold
Gas
you. If you in the
$5.
street, if you a hand-to-hand weed dealer, you ain't making no money.
Nothing.
Hell no.
Nothing.
That's why I like the appeal of hard drugs.
Yeah.
That's why it is
it
appealing,
is,
'cause
yeah.
you actually gonna make some money.
Yeah.
Even if you is hand-to-hand, you can make some money. You know what I'm saying? But
Like you said, it comes with all the.
also too, when you sell weed, you're not dealing with people that like need this. They not like niggas ain't dependent
Yeah,
on weed.
it's on some
Junkies
recreational
off the
shit.
way.
When
They
you start
chilling.
getting into heroin, crack,
Now
coke,
you got returning.
you talking about niggas that's like, bro, they calling you 2, 3 in the morning. I done had times where my phone whamming at 2 in the morning, and I gotta go to work in a few hours. Like,
What you
my
got?
nigga, like, come on, bro, hurry up.
bro, please.
Bro, I done
stand out your shit like
done
these.
drove to sell nigga coke in the snow.
In the
Yes.
snow.
Yo.
How many
in
inches
my
snow?
work van, nigga. I'm like, yeah, come on.
You charge that
Because the
nigga
number
extra.
was right. I was like, I need that. I need that.
At a
No,
certain
bro.
point,
What?
they
I
can-
might call out. Fuck, that nigga. I
I
just,
might call out.
bro, what I'm gonna make tomorrow, bro?
Oh,
Just
bro.
like tripled up.
Yeah.
I'm
So
finna go
like,
get right.
so my question is then so. Once it became like, all right, now the trade, because I was like to say, hearing that shit, nigga, yes, put me on the trades
Yeah,
immediately.
trades, yeah.
No, the trade was
Once-
the path though, because that was the first time that I had a job where I wasn't 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Because every other gig, I always was doing a little something on the side. Because like, you need supplemental income when you like dad, and like really like the idea of daycare for young kids is like that shit is a
whole other.
bro. That shit is a tax, bro.
Yeah,
and that
Like,
shit is not
yeah.
universal.
So
Yep.
peep
Yeah.
game how like me and my old lady, we like, all right, well if you go to work, you're gonna make this much. After taxes, it's gonna be this much. Daycare is this much. It's actually gonna cost us more for you to go to work than for us to put the kids in daycare. Cause we got at this time when we having this discussion, we got 2 kids. So
I was gonna say, Pause. That's like ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
I was gonna
wild.
say the reason why like, and people don't understand like the political side and how everything's connected. The reason why niggas be trying to like get universal pre-K and like childcare and shit like that is because that should be a mathematical impossibility. What do you mean it's more expensive to go to work than having? But that's what it is because these
and
niggas
then you
will
gotta
tax
think
for
about
that and they not
everything
paying.
else too, like the time management too.
Yeah.
Of like, I gotta be to work at 5 a.m. We got one whip.
Yeah, kid got his dropped off at
School, you got
Yeah,
schools and
yeah.
that. She got to go nowhere.
Or like, then you start getting into like, well, somebody got to find a ride to work. Whoop. So it was just more beneficial for me to just be to work, like breadwinner type shit.
Yeah.
And like, that was just, and that's not like this thing of like, what niggas bring to the table. This is a necessity,
That's
bro.
choices
like,
that you
we're
gotta make in
living,
that situation.
That's why I don't like no conversations.
I was gonna say, what do you think about them
because niggas
conversations?
ain't living that real life, bro. Like, this is real life shit.
Yep.
You have to make decisions like this, like what's best for the family, not nigga who the breadwinner. Niggas, nobody thinking about
they
that.
simplify that shit for a fucking TikTok clip because
Bro,
you talking about
nobody thinking about that.
You talking
bro.
about no one who's actually out here living is tying their masculinity like for real wholeheartedly unless you lost.
All right, let's have a conversation real quick because this is something that people don't never talk about.
Yeah.
How many niggas is working third shift jobs just for that $2?
A lot of niggas. The vast
The
majority of
extra
Americans
$2-3 that you get a night shift differential. You know how many? But you know that shit ages you.
When I was
severely, it's cancer tied to working them shifts.
So I did HR. I did HR at Amazon. And one thing that we talked about earlier was the bereavement shit, bro. That's the shit that really started breaking me down with all that shit. Cause bro, I'm here for a check, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm 19 years old. I'm the youngest nigga in the office. At the same time, though, bro, I'm trying to help people. So I'm doing whatever I need to. Bro, you need a day? I got you, my nigga. I give you that. You need bereavement? I got you. Let me code your shit. Once I start getting in trouble for that shit, cause you feel me? I'm like, damn,
Money.
like, they like, yeah, he just gonna have to, you gonna have to terminate him. I'm like, terminate him with his OG just passed, and that's the reason why he not there. He didn't show me the obituary. He didn't show, none of that shit fucking matter. It's the same shit with the differential shit. I didn't think niggas was like, I didn't think that was a shift that everybody loved. No, bro. Like,
That's a necessity,
that was,
bro.
I remember niggas is begging me. Yeah. Niggas is begging me because you only got a certain amount of slots. And as HR,
also that like niggas don't realize like over the course of 10 hours, how much that $2
yes, yeah. Yep. I'm like, bro, niggas is running up to me. We got 150 slots for this new differential, this new shift that's coming out. Whatever. Niggas is begging me, yo, can I please get this differential? I got this going on. I need this. And it's $2, bro.
Yeah, but all right, now I'm going to tell you something now. This is another thing. If you working in a situation like that, go look at the first shift.
Yeah.
Everybody on first shift married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they fucking stable.
They got two incomes.
It was girl, bro. It's so many women that was doing first shift, and I'm talking to because
they got husbands, bro.
I'm eye candy, so they was on me at that bitch. And I'm asking them all these niggas eye candy, nigga.
Yo, grown man.
Is that crazy?
Grown man, by the way.
I guess they say that shit for like shorties and shit.
And like videos.
But like what we be saying? Fresh meat. We be saying fresh meat. It's the same shit.
You was at the ass.
Shorties, either way, bro.
Fresh meat is a
look, they own my body, bro.
They say that shit in prison.
They do say that.
Finish the story.
I don't even want to finish the story.
The women found me attractive.
The women found me attractive.
There you go.
The women found me attractive. And I'm learning about these women. They got husbands. They doing this shit for fun. They doing this shit because they bored. They stay at home moms. And they just
look, bro. I'm finna go pick up my old lady from work after this. She don't have to work. She just like, bro, I can't be in the crib every day. She's like, I need something to do.
So, and that's the thing is that when niggas make like a whole personality trait out of like arguing this hill, like
camera?
you gotta be.
You niggas are losers.
Trash human beings.
You ain't having no money for real.
You ain't having.
You struggling.
I
you fucked up. You on your dick. All right? And then you getting online trying to get some engagement. TikTok ain't paying like that, man.
TikTok ain't paying.
Days is over.
They switching up the algorithm.
Especially not paying for that shit.
And yo, shorty would love to help contribute. But
bro,
you over here bullshit.
Let your girl love you, my nigga. Damn, yo, let your girl love you, my nigga.
Like, on the internet.
Fuck.
But it's on the internet.
Do
because
niggas
when
not
you in the
understand
bed with
it's
your
not-
shorty, she rubbing your head and shit.
And you understand all that. It's a real life. It's real, nigga.
Bro, listen, this is the thing. What's better for your circumstance? And also,
exactly.
Is you with somebody that's willing to help?
Yes.
Like,
I'm gonna say if they
know
don't,
your fucking partner, my
if
nigga.
you with somebody that like literally, now in situations where it's like you ain't doing shit, you ain't cleaning, you ain't doing shit, you just in the spot. Like, man, what the fuck you got going on? Like, I'm not your dad.
Yeah,
you know what
really.
I'm saying? But like, you know how rare that is?
Yeah.
that's rare because
It's
these
rare
are
as fuck.
grown ass people.
Niggas
Even
ain't
for women
like-
in general, though.
Yeah.
Like, women be on that. They be on they shit.
They
I
be
be
getting that-
I be
they
telling them,
trying
I'm
to
like,
get to the
nigga,
paper.
they the ones in the Chargers. They the ones with the degrees.
women
They the
highest
ones
educated.
With,
I ain't gonna
what
hold
the
you
fuck?
like, bro, finding a woman bum is rare.
It's
rare.
rare.
But-
Niggas
but-
act like
rare.
that's.
It's
But-
the default setting.
But if you run into one, that shit is like, nigga, bitch, you a bum. hey, you playing for the wrong side right
Wrong
now.
team.
I'm trying to advocate you.
And I always tell them this story too. Is that I remember when my shorty she was working hard. Like she would work at Nordstrom. She was working heavy at Nordstrom, and then some shit happened where she had to quit her job. And at that time, she was supporting me because I was a bum ass nigga at that time.
Tight.
And she had the credit look. She so she had like,
This
hey,
nigga podcast and say this nigga like this nigga's a bum ass nigga.
hey, real.
No, listen, bro. I'm telling you, I've been a bum ass nigga
Yeah,
before too.
bro, it be
you gotta
like
start
that.
somewhere.
You kind of
gang.
low key got like if
That's
you,
that shit that forces you to push through and make a new
Oh,
like. Because I'm
Jesus.
like, hey, it's either.
Yeah, cause who these super when you 18, like who these super motivated ass nigga like, bro, I'm trying to kick it.
Yeah.
I just did 12.
Yeah,
In the school system.
So unless you got like that extra battery in your back where you like, okay, I really want to do something, or it's just like this shit not working, or I don't see myself in it, or whatever. That's when the battery get
Nigga,
put
my
in your
battery
back.
was
And
green,
he made,
nigga.
he made his
and
way
the
out
thing
of that
is
shit.
too, it's like she was supporting me at the time. She had like what 750 credit score. She had all this shit.
Bang out.
And the way for me to like excel in my content creation shit, she used Afterpay to get me like my my PC and shit. And then
I'm
like, yo,
Look at you, broke
yeah.
ass. Look at you, broke ass
And
nigga.
here's the thing. She got into a situation where now like her shit is kind of fucked up, her credit score is down, and my shit is up, and I can help her too.
Bang
Bro,
out. 'Cause it
listen,
just
why the
happens.
fuck?
Welcome to a relationship.
I'm looking
Bro,
right at the
welcome
camera.
to a relationship, bro.
Why the fuck would I ask her for 50-50?
All right, look, this is another thing too. Black
talk
people.
about it.
Let's talk about black people.
Let's talk about it.
Yes, sir.
Look, my nigga. The obstacles, the hurdles that we have overcome just to be where we at here in this
Yes,
country.
bro.
The people with the lowest net worth nationally got the most rules about money.
Bro.
You niggas, yo, I seen a girl say, "Oh, if you ain't got an airport fit, you're a bum."
That's a
Airport fit?
gang. That's a whole
Niggas
thing
are
now,
doing
bro.
but that is called fiscal insecurity.
Yeah,
bro.
yes,
yeah.
sir.
When you keep making up new ways to have money,
Yes.
Yep.
it's because you don't have money.
Don't have
You gotta-
bread.
you gotta-
You don't
You
got
gotta
like
show
that.
everybody in the fucking airport you got bread. Nobody looking at
Nobody
your ass.
give a fuck.
Oh, my
Everybody's
mama.
leaving.
We're going to wherever
Everybody's
the fuck-
leaving.
We're going to
Everybody
the date.
is leaving,
We're
my
not even gonna
nigga.
see these people no more,
Bro,
my
I'm
nigga.
actively on my phone trying to get down the details for this new place I'm trying to make it to.
Yeah.
And you think I'm
Bro,
looking
I'm
at
worried
you.
about what gate I'm going to. Bro, first of all, do you know the inconvenience you would cause somebody by trying to holler at them in the airport?
Bro, I'm
Yeah,
not trying to.
I'm not-
Hell no,
It's,
bro.
and even
I was
hey,
gonna say, if you see me in the airport, I'm not gonna disrespect
No,
you
no,
because
no,
like,
no.
cool,
I'm talking
but
about.
hollering is
I'm talking
crazy.
about like hollering like on some intimate.
yeah, I was
like,
gonna say
Yeah.
for you niggas, we was just talking about this shit that day. I'm like,
showing
gang,
love in the airport is
Showing
great
love
because
is
we
cool.
great.
because we gone.
we going.
brief interaction. You trying to start a life with somebody.
Bro, this ain't a
I was-
rom-com,
we
my
was just
nigga.
talking about it.
She's leaving.
We was just talking about it, bro. One of the sorriest things you could do as a nigga, bro, to all my young niggas out there, bro, if it's a girl at work, if you in the airport, bro, knowing time and place when to shoot at a
Bro,
girl, all that
yeah.
shit. I be
Stop
seeing
being
niggas.
lame,
Stop
bro.
being
Yeah,
lame.
stop being a
I be
lame
seeing
ass
so
nigga,
many
bro.
niggas, bro. She working. She got 10 screens on her shit to go orders flying out the shit. How you doing? Ain't nobody worried about
slowing
your ass.
down time for your ass, nigga. You standing in the McDonald's shooting right
Nigga,
now.
I smell like grease.
You know, bro, what? It's oil everywhere, my nigga.
This
like
also
Diddy
another
shit.
thing too. It's just like,
like,
yo, beat it.
what are we like? Come on, my nigga.
Fuck, nigga, you not even here to order. You trying
Bro, you know what I mean? Sorry
Hey,
ass niggas I done seen waiting outside the restaurant.
You
for
look
shorty when she
crazy.
get off.
That's a
Yeah,
threat.
You
you're
look
insane.
nuts,
That's a
my
threat.
nigga.
Yeah,
That's threatening.
Nah, that's not like a mutual interest. You're
No,
an
that's
instant
not-
No,
stalker.
you a creep,
You a
my
stalker,
nigga. That's
nigga.
some weird
And
shit,
that's
bro.
my thing is the reason why like I stress like the whole stop being lame thing is because like the key to seeing women as human beings, it means that you can engage with a human being on a human being level.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it doesn't surprise you when
With the
when
panda
she
bear.
want to make money
Yeah.
or when she
shit.
has a whole.
Hold on.
Yeah, wait,
Hold on.
panda bear.
They gonna say we panda.
I gotta
Yeah.
put the headset on.
Yeah,
So
put
the
the panda hat on.
when you engage with humans and you find out that a human has multiple interests, it's easier to talk, communicate, and have a good relationship with that human.
Yeah.
So if you already off bat trying to prescribe whatever bullshit you seen Andrew Tate say to you
50-50.
on Instagram, a lame ass nigga, well then you,
Bruh,
you're
that
not
nigga,
gonna.
first of all, like, this nigga is a cartoon millionaire.
This
Like,
nigga is
nobody
a
behaves like this.
A
No,
cartoon millionaire,
none.
a villain, and nigga
Who
who
in the
fight
crib?
trafficking charges.
Who in the crib fake on the piano with a cigar in their mouth? Like, bro, he's a
tight ass
this
shirt.
nigga's a loser.
So,
Tight ass
so the thing
pants.
that a lot of niggas have to understand is that this shit is an act for
It's an act, bruh.
99% of these niggas out
you know,
here.
you can rent private jets. You can rent cars. You can do all these different.
But you got-
You don't even have to rent the private jet. You could just like space it out. Like there are planes that niggas use for content, and bitches never leave the earth.
There's
No,
planes.
like,
there are
it's
sets.
like a
act like
shell.
There are, you can
It's
go
a
on.
shell.
Yo, on me.
You can go on Piers
Walk up
Space.
the stairs. Corny ass nigga.
You can
Wasted
go
your
on Piers
mind.
Space and find a shell of a fucking Boeing or
And then
whatever
you
it
gonna
is.
be in that bitch like this. Where my camera? Hold on. How niggas?
Be just
Exactly.
like these.
And while you doing
$1
that-
million moves and
Let me
moves.
tell
Dice
you,
pineapple.
Exactly. And
Stupid
why-
ass
become a
nigga.
billionaire.
Goofy ass nigga.
Niggas got Rick Ross on this
From the
shit.
top, it looked different.
Let me show you how to be a billionaire. Buy my course, nigga.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, here we
Fucking
go.
the scam. And I was gonna say the
Scam
thing
activity.
is, while y'all fall for the scams and shit, you have people who are kind of pushed by the circumstances to make like real cool shit. So moving along, I want to ask, when did it become grits and eggs, and when did you realize like, all right, cool, like we gon' this is gonna be the shit that we gonna do for real.
Yeah, bro. The TikTok shit was really like, it was fun. Like just I can get my shit off, people react to it. And also too, there's a thing of like that affirmation of like the things I'm saying is resonating with people.
Yeah.
There was such a large request for me to start a podcast.
Damn.
And like long form content. Like literally at some point it got to a point where every post nigga was like, start a podcast. I'm like, okay, cool. Cause I'm not really cooking for real. Like I'm cooking.
You cooking?
I'm giving niggas appetizers though. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? It's 2-3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So the grits and eggs shit, I mean, I'm sure y'all done heard me tell this origin story several times. So out of that, I was like, okay, and that's a dope little name too. And then I'm thinking, I was reading Contagious.
Who's
So,
that by?
I can't. Don't give me the line.
Okay.
It was on Nipsey Hussle book list. Though.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
shit.
I'm
So
gonna look, I'm gonna
it's
look,
about
yeah.
like marketing and branding. And so I was reading that before, and I kept saying, I was like, hold on, I can apply some of this over there. So like then you just start thinking about your brand and woody woo woo. And I was like, not only does it have a personal story for me, but there's a lot of different content I can make around this as far as merch, as far as, whatever. You know, even collabs. I could collab with IHOP or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And I
Collab
just think
with the jam.
Grits, eggs,
collab
and
with
jam.
Breakfast
Jam. Grits, eggs,
episode.
and jam. You feel
Yeah.
me? So it just makes sense.
Yeah.
The first 10 episodes I recorded in the back of the truck, just a mic. Like audio only. I did one video. I think episode 4 was on video. It was on my iPhone. Ran out of storage. It was all type of shit.
Tight.
But
Yeah.
I knew I was finna get a crib though. Like the truck driving shit I was eating. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm making like 2 racks a week. So it's like
them niggas
truck
make
drivers
bread. Nah,
make
them niggas make bread.
bro.
you dig, and I'm like, people don't understand, like when you live in like a very standard, basic American life, you know what I'm saying? 2 racks a week, you up, you know what I'm saying?
Really,
Yeah,
Especially
really,
depending on your if you living like in the South.
I was
that's
living
gonna
in
travel way
Alabama,
further
bro.
than-
Yeah.
than
And
like
then
in
we was
Illinois.
staying with Granny, so it was like,
Yeah.
Bro, I'm
Stacking.
cool.
Yeah,
I'm
got
just sending
deals
bread
like
to
that
the
too.
crib.
Yeah, take care of
so
what you got to.
I think at that point we was like, all right, we're gonna get the crib. Like, I'm gonna get the crib in Georgia. I was like, because if I'm gonna do this podcast shit for real, I'm gonna build out a studio in the crib. Cause like when I did music, that's the way I always did shit. I always invested in myself. So I was always the nigga with the studio at the crib, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, I ain't letting everybody in the crib neither. So only a select few people can come record. But like I was always having like this mentality of like, why would I go pay somebody when I could just do it myself and figure it out? So
I can't wait.
when I seen like, bro, I'm recording off like $100 mic and an iPad. And that's like, okay, shit, if I already know how to set it up, I'm gonna just do this in the crib and I'm gonna get, I saw the vision. I wanted it to look like a late night show, but I wanted all the shit behind me to be black art. So I just started like, while I was on the road, before I even got the spot, started buying vinyls, started buying Funko Pops, started buying black art while I had the disposable income. And I was like, this all for the studio. So it was just sat in a suitcase.
That's fire.
For like 6 months.
Oh, for
You know what I'm
6? I'm
saying?
about to say, what was the initial reaction you was getting when you first started with like just the audio, and then when you got to the?
A lot of people was fucking with it because it was just raw. Like I would even say like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like I didn't have topics, I didn't have anything. I would just take videos that I had made that did really well and just expand on the conversation. So like the first 2-3 episodes like 30 minutes long. You know what I'm saying? And then like, matter of fact, my first episode was about Tyler Perry.
That's a great one to start.
Really, bro, I've been
That's
wanting
such a
to
good
talk about
conversation.
It was because he was finna buy BET. And I was like, this nigga finna make Madea Goes to the Moon. Like I was just talking shit. And from there it was just like, I was like, this nigga gonna make Madea Wick. Like, Madea Wick. I think the thing that everybody was like, I had said, oh shit, honey, they done killed my dog. I was in that bitch tripping. But like, I was just having fun. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, into a real but then we would have like, well, I'm saying we. I always say we because I know it's a team effort now. But like back then it was just literally me. But
respect for real.
When we bought the crib though, thank you, man.
Yeah, because I think we sympathize, like had a similar like vision of how the content want to be, just that authentic and that real. And I feel like that's so much of what's missing, and that's why it's not surprised that people like really fuck with it.
Yeah, because it's like, bro, I'm literally just being myself. Like, there's no better feeling because you really can't buy me out. Like, first of all, I'm making more money than I ever made in my life, bro.
Yes, sir.
And I ain't in a rush to get more. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I know what it's like to make 2 racks a week, and I did that for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I was good. You know what I'm saying? So for this, it was like the content thing, I never even thought monetarily about it. That's all, like, I was never doing brand deals and everything like that. I've never sold products. I never done none of that because I was like, that's chump change. That shit niggas do when like they trying to make content creation a career. They just take any money that niggas throw at them. For me, it was like, I was always looking to like, Joe Rogan got $100 million.
That was the exact.
For me, it was like, okay, that's the goal. And it's not like, I ain't never seen this nigga online hucking products and shit like that. So it's like, first of all, this ain't the most intelligent nigga in the world.
Oh,
nigga short circuit. He
was about to wig on that.
I was gonna say, I'm not gonna wig on him right now.
Also, is not bringing a fresh or unique perspective to anything.
That's the thing.
The value in his show is the people he brings on.
Yeah.
So I'm knowing if I can run this show by myself, and I know I can bring the audience to this shit, then I'll just continually grow it.
Yeah.
And I need the video aspect to promote it. Yeah. Because it was audio. I was like, I would, but this was like, I need this to promote it.
Yeah.
So got the studio. Actually, people that was fucking with me, like people that was like following me and shit like that, I had just made a post like, yo, this what I need for the studio type shit. I'm just like I'm on live. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that. And they was like, shit, you ain't got it? I was like, nah, I'm finna get it. They was like, nah, let me get it for you. So then people, like somebody gifted me the desk. So I got my first camera was gifted to me.
Damn.
That's so
all that
fire.
shit, bro.
I remember, I think it was like, I went back, it was like episode, might have been 45 or 50. You was like, hey, all I need is this amount of people to hit up the Patreon and I'm out this truck type shit.
Yeah. And so cause I was doing the math, I was like, this is justifiable for me to leave my gig. And I didn't even hit that number when I quit. I was just like, bro, I'm gonna just go.
Yeah.
Because it just like everything was aligning, bro. That's so. Me and B Right, bro. As soon as I quit, bro had me outside immediately, and everything changed. Like everything.
That's hard.
But but I had to take that leap. But like the thing is like I'm not like taking a leap of faith on I'm the only person affected by this, bro. I got 3 kids. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got old lady. Like,
think about all
so you got that decision making.
So it had to be like, I couldn't just replace my work income. I was in a space where I was like, if I'm not making double my work income,
it's not worth it.
I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Right. So the goal was initially to triple it. That was the number. But the week that I quit, they was hitting me like, yo, the week before that it was 6 truck drivers at this one company. One of them niggas quit. One of them niggas got fired. Another one got suspended.
Oh, damn. The week he was
fuck. They said, hey, bro, we gotta need you, gang.
They said, you ain't going.
Bro, they said, look, man. Things been crazy. I ain't told them nothing. They don't know. Like, I work I work for a lumber company, so these niggas don't know me. You know what I'm saying? They ain't on TikTok. Yeah, niggas are some blue collar niggas. Like, this their life. I am too, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Much respect. Like, I'm a blue collar nigga.
Exactly.
So they was like, bro, we really gonna be leaning on you, so I quit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I kept the fingers held up for a reason, because you're not finna lean on shit.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? I'm finna lean this bitch, bro. I'm out of here.
You said, man, fuck.
Bro, listen, and then I ain't even put no 2 weeks, no nothing. I ain't got nothing for you, bro.
Hell no, bro.
Because what the fuck is there left to say? My thing is, you gonna
is.
find another nigga to hire 1 second after anyway.
Them niggas, bro, niggas, you're especially as an employee, bro. I used to hate this shit, right? I was the kid that was like, I'm 18 years old. No, I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm like 16 years old. And I'm wiping tables down and shit. And I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, if you can't work this job, then you can't have your own business, bro. And the reason why I thought that way is because I'm like, it take a level of grit, it take a level of whatever, right? So I put that in my work ethic, right? And it showed. I was the best nigga in that bitch. At that same breath, bro, by the time I'm like 18, I'm like, nigga, these niggas don't give a fuck about me, bro.
Hell no.
I remember, bro, I'm at that job for 4 years. And I remember the month I was leaving, it was because my manager, she was like bullshitting. So I'm like, bro, I'm leaving. She, okay, whatever, they do all my paperwork and shit, I'm cool. I'm leaving, bro. I'm thinking it's about to be like, damn, this nigga Matt, he grew up with us. You came in when you was 15. Nigga, goodbye, nigga. Hey, make sure you sweep that corner before you leave, gang. Yeah, appreciate you.
What was your job?
It was Chili's. It was Chili's.
Hey, my nigga, look, when I was in school for the truck driving shit, I worked at Chili's.
Yeah,
damn,
Chili's.
That's fire.
They was like, hey, sweep that corner, bro. Appreciate you.
Yeah, because the thing is like turnover is a real thing.
Yes, it
and
is, bro.
For a manager, I'm always talking to new people.
Yeah.
So while you may while we may have built a relationship while you're here, the reality is y'all always gonna leave.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who making a career out of waiting tables? Now
they would if
you
they
can,
had.
you can, but the way to do it is you gotta go up the price point.
Yeah, you gotta go.
You gotta go
up the ladder.
There's people out
and
here
even at that point, though,
waiters and waitresses, but they work at like 2-3-star restaurants.
Yeah, I was gonna say at that point you ain't working at Chili's. Once you get good at that shit, everybody Red Lobster.
It ain't a chain restaurant.
Yeah.
The only way to survive in a chain restaurant is to move up the corporate ladder.
And I was saying that to say this, like, even my niggas that's still working and doing they shit, that's cool, but also don't be that nigga that's like, they need me, they don't. Let me give a woke real quick. Cook real quick.
I was gonna say,
do the knowledge.
They're very good at making very good like farm hands and shit, ain't it? I think that the thing that pisses me off about it is, like you said, it's like a business relationship. So as a manager, you're gonna be talking just to try to get it filled regardless. But they will take your replaceable job and convince you that you like working the hardest you can do to make them more money is actually a good sign of your work ethic. And it's actually me. If you're not doing that, then you might think about yourself as lazy, and that's how they ideologically capture you beforehand. It doesn't actually tell you anything about like what this person wants to do.
Yeah, next thing you know, you're there for 10, 15 years.
Now you're there for 10, 15 years, and all for them to give you to sweep that shit up.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I think the most important thing that you said though was about how your work ethic was personal to you.
Yes,
that's what you
that's
have to
why
do.
you have to decouple it. You have to make it personal for you and let that like whatever good teachings you can pull from that, because hard work is still a good thing. You know, when you especially.
Bro, yeah, we can't be on that. Like we can never. I'm gonna tell you, I'm out when niggas start talking about that. Like when niggas start like decreasing the value of hard work. Like, bro, there's literally nothing you gonna get in your life without hard work.
Exactly.
Yeah. Even doing this, it's like
it's hard work. That's what I was gonna say.
Everything they don't see behind these cameras is a job, bro.
Yeah. Every creative
you know how
person.
expensive this shit. Like
that's like 200 racks right
and
there.
I can't do the producing
and you
job.
Can't do nothing with it, bro. The only thing I can do, I know what I'm doing in front of this mic. Everything I do self-produced was out of necessity. Yeah. Like, I gotta learn how to use this camera. And I'm calling niggas like, yo, what settings? Like, come to the crib and
That's my
anybody that know what they, bro, like, I'm a big proponent of like outsource shit. Don't try to, like, you can't do everything, bro. So like, the thing is, you gonna take away the things you good at trying to do everything. So you call, like, I called a homie, like, look, bro, I know you work with cameras. This is what I got. This is the kind of camera I got. He be like, man, fuck it, bro. I'll just come over there and program it. Don't even trip. He was like, but when I do it, don't touch it. And he was like, I'm gonna write down the settings just in case like something happens. Because it is technology. So anything could happen, and then you get it back, and then I'll walk you through this shit.
That's cool as well. I was gonna say, because like you said, it is hard work. And I think that's the woke part about it, is that motherfuckers kind of allow people to control the narrative on what we consider to be hard work and not. And it's like all this shit is still, the thing is that the people who don't want to see you progress have made so many people believe that that's the only way that's hard work, that Americana, that job, the exact way. But if you're doing some shit outside of it, it takes so much shit that like you don't even see. Niggas don't get healthcare benefits doing
no, for sure. And I'm the busiest I ever been in my life.
Is he busy?
Bro,
I forget, like, you know, the part about this that people don't talk about is the details, how organized you have to be. And like how, and like when you start getting to a place where you're traveling, when you start getting to a place where you're putting, like I put together all my own shows, you know what I'm saying? So like, you coordinate with mad people, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm about to say, even for us, it's already 4 of us that will like coordinate each show when it comes to what we gonna talk about. So it's like trying to find a way to weave that together, getting on everybody accord. It's good because we live with each other, but most niggas ain't even got that situation. So if you're not,
and this is good. This is good because black people need to understand that your value is much more than what you can do with your body. Your physical labor does not dictate your value.
It does not.
That's some shit that has been embedded in us. That's some epigenetic shit. Like,
yes, sir.
That's some shit that's just in you. And I get it. Like, you watch your granddad, like, take care of 13 kids. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But, like, you got to understand, in the times, that was what was going on, bro. And for the
times
people,
change.
you also got to understand that we come from a history where, like, the shit we doing now, like, motherfuckers been like, bro, you on some devil shit.
We were just physical.
Is that nigga talking?
This the devil's playground, bro.
And I just got you being happy.
And we can talk about it, though. And we can talk about it, though, how even in that, right? Like, even in them niggas, how they demonized the entertainment industry because we was in that industry, my nigga.
Okay.
That's a huge portion about the whole devil. I be hating niggas talking that shit. Everybody sold they soul. Everybody did it. No, my nigga. Niggas was working. Niggas is doing their shit. Not everybody selling their soul.
Bro, listen.
Not everybody got.
Well, not only that, but like, there's a thing of, we have to make it seem like every person that has an above average lifestyle needed help from Lucifer.
Like what the?
Only black people.
Only black people. I only see. I will.
Because they still want they want Jay-Z to be the devil so bad.
Jay-Z, if it's not Jay-Z, it's Nicki Minaj. If it's not Nicki Minaj, it's Beyonce. If it's not Beyonce,
okay,
it's
listen,
shit in
I'm going to
general.
tell you what the real shit is. Like, okay, if we want to get woke about it, it ain't the devil, nigga. These niggas are capitalists.
Bro!
Boomba clot. You would think that.
Damn!
Bumper clock.
Real shit. That's the shit that's embedded because the
niggas don't want to talk about the real shit.
It's not demon worship.
He's
They're
just
playing into the
capitalist.
system.
Yeah.
Bro.
It is, because I'm going to say, what have they done with every other...
And also, you are too.
Yeah, you are too. If we want to talk about it, you are too.
Just because you broke don't mean you a socialist. Just because you broke don't make you a communist.
I'm about to say,
if anything,
having money don't make you capitalist. Having being broke don't make you a socialist.
There is no society or reality ever where niggas was just sitting in the meadow meditating. That just ain't a thing, my nigga.
Nope.
They wasn't just dancing. They was dancing to celebrate the catch.
Yeah.
Because niggas had to go out and catch the food.
Yeah.
And then somebody had to come back and prepare the food.
Yeah.
This was a celebration. It was a ceremonious thing around eating, bro. Because they didn't have no grocery store to go to,
Exactly.
bro. You know what I'm saying?
And now they take the grocery store away.
The idea of socialism that you have is just you being a fucking bum.
Actually, and I was gonna say, because
Real.
my thing about that piece of like the capitalism being baked so far into it is that that's the case with every demographic. What they do with women when women like read a book and was smart. Salem witch trials.
No,
Yeah.
put
We
the
got
bitch on the
burnt.
stage.
That's a witch. Yeah, ain't no way. Because why? Because it was a good thing and of the financial interest to restrict rights from as many people as possible. At that
Right.
point, old white women, man, didn't give a fuck
And
about
by
the
keeping
women in
people
the
dumb, you keep them out of competition.
Yes.
Exactly.
So, like,
now women are in the workforce. Black women in particular are in the workforce, and you see how the goalpost moves now. It's always working back as a justification for that
okay,
shit.
so boom, in the capitalist system, you got public school, prison, and your average warehouse job, and they all operate the same way.
All operate, nigga.
They like, it's like
Same exact
they,
same
they use time the same way.
Yeah, the school.
Okay,
the
so like
the
the
bell
thing
schedules.
is like look at so when they say a school to prison pipeline, it's the thing is like you're already on the same routine. You literally eat off the same trays.
Yeah.
and like
You eat off the same trays.
You
You're
eat
in the
the
same
same-
single file lines.
Yeah, they're giving
you live on a bell system. You live on a like you're released by noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the same thing is if you go into your average warehouse, 12-hour warehouse job, 10 to 12-hour warehouse job, it's the same shit.
Yeah, that break
you
hit.
live for a bell.
Yeah.
You waiting on a bell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's 15 minutes and you 30 minutes. Like you in a rush to get back or to get away.
Yeah, and I was gonna say that if you think about it, it's not even just the similarities of like the bell and the scheduling. What also pushes people like and kids, especially that school to prison pipeline, is how you're disciplined and how they do it in the school. Because we already getting you on one track. If you're not falling in that track, you probably a troublesome
They put you in jail. They put you on ISS.
They put you.
Yeah.
They isolate you. They put you in the class with the dumb. Remember we was talking.
We was in class
We
with
was
the
just
dumb
talking
niggas.
to Chance about that shit. ISS.
But all it is these are people whose personalities deviate from average or norm
Or what is considered normal at the
status
time.
quo.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
So
and
as
it's hyper induced on black people.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what you
Yes.
do is the more you push that, you isolate more and more people, and that's why you get so many kids that get pushed down the school to prison pipeline. Same thing in jobs. The way they
Same-
were doing fucking
same
dress
exactly
codes and
with
shit, you can't even have your hair protected away.
Yeah.
If you alienating those types of people, then you push them further into poverty because now they don't even got a job opportunity.
All of this shit
It
is
all-
framing at the end of the day, bro.
It's
And
all
if you
framing.
allow even like we were talking, going back to the entertainment industry, if you allow these niggas to frame it as, yeah, everybody sold, they sold. These niggas, bro,
Okay,
they're only
listen,
doing that to you niggas,
you
bro.
have to
Yeah.
be mindful of things like this.
Yes.
Because in 2000,
Industry plants and all that shit.
2009, every nigga I know had a DVD with Illuminati shit on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, who
Watching
distributed them
Oh,
Tate? Because
CIA
literally,
operative.
literally what it did is it put niggas in a 15-year trance. Because this
Yes.
nigga still
It's
pop-
Still coping with it.
It's
Yeah.
still niggas talking about the Black Boule and LeBron James
Yeah.
and how he worshiped the devil before every game.
It's
I don't
fascist.
know why he do that.
It's fascist in a goddamn government. You niggas.
Also, too, what we don't talk about sports is superstition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Athletes are very superstitious if they don't stay on this, because you could have did one thing and had the best game of your life. You finna do that same routine every game.
Yeah.
And like it's big in baseball. It's huge,
Huge in baseball. I was not.
baseball is one big super.
I stopped being
literally,
I stopped
literally.
being superstitious after I stopped playing baseball.
Me too, my
The
nigga.
only- Yeah. Oh, you play baseball?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
shit.
That was my number one sport. I was third baseman.
Oh damn! You got
Yeah.
second baseman on some shit.
Bro's in the
Oh,
outfield and shit. You
You know what
play
I'm
that
saying?
shit,
Nah,
that
I fuck with it.
What
We
was some
tryna
superstitions you had
tap
in
the
baseball?
place twice.
Yeah.
Tap the place twice. Kick the feet twice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Bing, bing, bing.
I would
bing.
do the It was after we seen Bryce Harper. That nigga Bryce Harper had like a really good season in 2015. He played in Philadelphia now, but he was playing in Washington. And that nigga, every time he'd get to the plate, he'd do like a little like 4 shape or some shit with the bat, and he'd go right into his batting stance. So every single time, like I'll get up to the plate, I do the little taps, I do the little
That's
batting.
funny. I
glove.
got my I got my routine from Derek Jeter.
From Derek Jeter. Oh
That's
shit,
fire.
I got my
that
shit
is
from,
so crazy.
I got my shit from Derrick Rose.
yeah.
I had
Basketball.
like a basketball. I had like this free throw routine. It was his same shit. He put it over his head and shit. I would do this shit every time.
Superstition, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
the powder before each game. That's a superstition.
Yeah.
And it can get commercialized, of course.
Yeah, of course. They always gonna do that shit.
But that's when you, but you have to, first of all, you have to, there are 450 spots in the NBA.
Yeah. Like,
everybody can't be there, gang.
I can assure you that nigga Bron didn't get there from this.
No, let's talk about
You not getting there.
Listen, bro. The nigga's 6'8".
Like,
yeah. That's all you gotta know right there, too.
You at 5'5" could sell your soul to the devil. You still not going to the NBA. You can literally
ain't shit the devil doing to get
you
your
can
ass
be
to
the nicest
the NBA.
5'5" ever. Niggas blocking that. Niggas, you know, like, this ain't like Mike, nigga. I think the thing is that like black people have to like understand. I was just talking about this yesterday. The Jermaine Dupri was on a podcast recently, and he was talking about how he was on this boat, and he had all the bitches on the boat and bottles and like they balling.
How old is Jermaine Dupri?
This ain't recent.
Oh,
Okay. He was reflecting.
Okay, type.
Yeah.
All
this old ass.
I'm so tired of this shit, bro. Like, it's so much shit going on right now, bro. And I done seen so many. Like, we was talking about 50 the other day, saying that shit. Talking about
and it's up to us to check them niggas when
Jim.
they say,
Like,
when
come
they say
on,
nut
bro.
ass shit. That's why I checked nigga Channing Crowder. You're a goof.
Is that the shit that happened the other day?
He made a video.
You're
butter
goofing
shit?
around, my nigga.
The butter shit?
No. This was when I was talking about.
He talking about what
Who I'm talking about?
Oh, John Cannon.
Yeah. We go.
Fuck that goofy
I
ass.
don't even know.
But yeah, either way, I'm saying the thing that Jermaine Dupri was saying, he was young and he was turned and he was a millionaire, and this is the biggest thing in the world for him. Like he living in a lap of luxury, and a white dude, an exec, pulled up in a bigger boat. He didn't have no bitches on his boat. He had his family on the boat. And he gonna tell Jermaine Dupri, yeah, man, don't never own that boat. Stay right here. This is the life. And Jermaine got tricked because he was bragging about it. Like, he wanted to be on my boat. But like, no, my nigga, he just kept you out of wealth.
Yeah.
Like, he really
With one thing.
psychologically fucked you over, like, into never being an executive.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
and I was gonna say,
And it's like, oh, you don't want this life. But like, yeah, all right, well, give me the boat for a week.
Yeah.
Give me the bigger boat for a week, and I'll come back and let you know if I want it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because they'll never do no shit like that.
They never will.
Yeah.
Because,
And
yeah, I'm about to
also
say it's
too,
very
if this
easy
is
to
the
get.
life to live. Come on, my nigga, you a billionaire. You can live this life. You can have bitches on your boat.
What
if
are we
you
talking
want to.
about?
This is the life to live. You know.
You want to keep niggas from if a 3-year-old is on a yacht versus a 3-year-old whose family is struggling to figure out what his next meal is. Those lives are going in two different.
I'm about to say, I can tell you right now,
different.
I've been here for 21 years, and I have still yet to ever step foot on a yacht. If you're stepping foot on a yacht at that age, at age like 3 or some shit, you're already on a completely different life
Bro,
trajectory.
we living totally.
And they will,
other
and
day
they
we
will
saw-
get you with
remember
the
the shorty
glitz and glamour, the surface level shit. You know, the parties and the boats, whatever. And that's like crazy as fuck as a billionaire. That's
remember
someone
Bro, I was-
that's your
I
floor.
was
That's
eating
where you
bologna
get.
with the red string on it. Like, this
Bro,
nigga's on a
you remember the
yacht.
other day? Remember the other day
Like
we was
crazy.
walking through our crib or like through around our crib, and remember Shorty with the Louis bags?
Oh yeah.
It had to been like it was a woman with her Louis bag. She maybe had like 3 kids behind her, all Louis bagged up. Just got back from the store. I'm like, nigga, I ain't seen my first Louis bag till this year. These niggas is like 2,
Yeah.
3.
But also,
And
too,
I ain't buy that bitch either. I ain't buy a Louis bag.
But-
No, I'm talking about like bag as in like when you come from the
the
Louis store, they
packaging.
had the
Yeah.
packaging.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the packaging
Neither
till
have I,
this
yeah.
year, my nigga.
So think about it like this though. That lifestyle that she's living is even if it's afforded to her and her children, it's also a prison.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
now that comes with a whole.
It comes with a completely different
I can
set
tell you
of
kids
It's
aloof.
a high. The thing is that they don't talk about like high income people is the high standard of living that they're doing too.
Yeah.
So they ain't even the shit you would do with that money, or like think about if you had $100,000 cash. You know what I'm saying? Lit. The way that they gonna treat that $100,000 is different from you.
completely different.
You know what I'm saying? Because
They out of touch. They not even. You not even.
they might
how are
even
you?
they might sneeze at it.
How are
Yeah.
you even?
Yeah.
You're not even in the position, bro. We talk about even this shit, and a big conversation that's been on like I guess the table recently, just in conversation, is like pushing for like that future, pushing for like how we fix this shit for real. And my thing is, part of this shit that I say is like, a lot of this shit not gonna change because white people not talking about this shit, bro. They the majority. If no white people, no celebrities, nobody talking about the shit, none of the shit gonna change. But part of the reason why they not talking about the shit is that you're aloof. You're aloof. You're not even in the same mental state as me remotely.
Yeah,
like that 100K for you is completely different than that 100K for me.
We're walking down the same street. And I can guarantee you, if you ask that person, like, about a simple concept, about like something about the black experience in general.
No, bro,
nigga,
like,
I'm generations of Louis bags in.
Yo, but also
I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, and this is another thing that people mistake. These probably aren't intelligent people.
They're not. They probably not, bro.
No.
So the thing is like
you
can always like whip a nigga into shape though.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
If it's confronted.
When you got like connections and things like that, you can tell your child. I'm tell you, I peeped in 7th grade. I had like I got like 2 white homeboys. And then for whatever reason in like 7th grade, they start acting weird towards me and shit. And I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, y'all don't fuck with me no more? And he was like, it was his 13th birthday. And his dad was like, you becoming a man, you gotta stop playing these games. You gotta start hanging out with these niggas. All this type shit.
Wow. Different world, bro.
And he told me that.
Stop
and
playing these games.
And I was like,
when I'm 13, my OG telling me, oh, a white man gave me my first job, so you gotta. I remember I was on the game.
Exact opposite.
I was on the game, and I'm like, fuck these niggas, bro. Da, 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 all this. I think somebody had died or something had happened. I'm like, fuck these. Da, da, da. No, Matthew, don't ever say that. A white man gave me my first job, and da da da. That's what they saying in their house. Nah, my mama, we be having a corrector.
Hey, not everybody. I'm about to say, not everybody be on the same.
We be having a
nah, but that's.
But still, that's she like in her 50s. She in her 50s.
Yeah.
But it's also she from Jamaica. She straight from the island. She
got caught up with the Candace Owens.
She got caught up with She got caught up with just my mom's moved here and got her first job, like that foreigner pipeline that kind of like where it's like
it's an assimilation thing, though,
and
it's like I don't even be mad at that shit.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't be mad at her. It's
the thing is, it's like it's up to, like you said, like
educate.
It's our job.
Yeah, it's our job to educate.
The reason why I don't get, not only is it our job to educate, but it's because like that aspect. It's something that you understand with the black diaspora is that like our parents came from Jamaica. Both of them had to get assimilated to a different culture that is Black American culture. And there are a lot of niggas who don't assimilate like enough and are ignorant about it. And that's when they'll say the stupid shit where it's like, niggas don't got no culture or whatever, even though you're black, presenting as black, but you just Caribbean.
It's also like a double, it's that W.E.B. Du Bois double consciousness shit, bro.
Yeah.
It's like you are black, but you also live in a whole nother world that if you look on it as a surface, it's controlled by white people.
Yeah.
So then if I want to assimilate to power, I need to assimilate to whiteness.
Yeah.
And
that's exactly
if you immigrate into the country, you know, it's a understandable, reasonable strategy to be like, okay, I gotta assimilate to the white people to get the money because I gotta get a base. But if you're black and you come from the country, then you like that's dangerous. I can't go over there.
Yeah. So it's crazy how
so that's why like you can grow
and
up.
it's also
like,
wild
over time
as fuck
you can
to go
change.
somewhere like imagine like right now if you went to another planet just for argument's sake. And he was like, oh, we got water in America. Like, let me tell you what to do with the water. And it's like, no, nigga, this is not the same.
It's
not the same type of This ain't earth water. Drink it if you want to. Go ahead and drink it. And that's what niggas is in America like, bro, you can't tell me how to live here, nigga. I'm from here.
Yeah,
like,
just being mindful.
I'm trying to put you on game.
Yeah, it's being mindful of that cultural distinction because it's like, at the end of the day, she's still a black woman. Yeah. And there's still, we still live in that experience. She came a long way
since then, I promise you that. Shit. But no,
shit, bro, I got an auntie actively getting radicalized by my podcast, bro.
I feel like that's happening.
That's literally happening. We was talking about,
and she only take it in because it's media from her nephew, but then it's shit that's thought-provoking for her.
Yes.
That's outside of the media that she's normally taking.
We had an hour and a half conversation like a few months ago with my parents. My dad, he the preacher, and she be right there with him. So I'm super, like family super Christian. Had like an hour and a half. No, I'm bullshit. It was like a 3-hour conversation about sinners and all of the motifs and shit in sinners and shit like that. I love that shit because not only are we in a position now where we just, well, at least me, right? I know so much more about the shit. I'm learning about the shit every day. I learn new shit every day. But also, bro, it's that shit. It's thought provoking for them. They ain't had to. My dad, bro, this nigga for the first time in my life was like, I'm like, nah, it's the Christian shit. We should get to talking about religion and shit. And I've moved a little bit farther away from it. And I get to talk about it. He like, nah, he get up, walk away. I'm, whatever, nigga, I'm finna keep talking to my mama and my granny about it, whatever. He come back. The Lord told me. He was like, the Lord told me, like, I was being, what's the word? Dismissive. He was like, I was being dismissive. I'm not hearing you out. And that's the first time, but that's what it is. It start turning them gears in your fucking head, because it's like, damn, like.
Because I can't control where you at, like when I find you. It's just like, now you got to task yourself what to do with the information now.
We have to understand, too, we live in a generation that's not dictated by state-run media. Corporate-ran media. We are
the news,
we're trying to actively create the.
We don't work for Viacom, my nigga.
Hell no.
You understand that, like, in every other generation, you work for Viacom. You have to, like, very tailor your message. And the message is going to be tailored to reinforcing what keeps people at a status quo.
Disabled status quo, not challenging.
What do you feel about? Has anybody ever told you, like, you say nigga too much and you should cut it out?
Yeah.
Bro, I hate that shit. What do you feel about that?
I be like, this how I talk.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
I be like, somebody had DM me and they was like, young man, you know, it was an older cat too. It was like, young man, you know, the message that you have is
very powerful.
Powerful if you would just stop saying nigga so much. And you know what I DM them about? Said, nigga, shut up.
Nigga, shut the fuck up.
Because respectfully, and I'm a big proponent of respecting your elders too, but like, bro, shut up.
I'm not gonna lie, that's my thing, is because I don't even look at it as a respecting elders thing. I look at it as that's just a civility politics thing. That's pussy in my opinion, because the harsh reality of the country we live in is that everybody say shit differently.
Hell yeah. And
also too, I done had teachers hit me up and I'm like, this how your students talk though.
This how you exactly you
this
think
will resonate with them.
I'm like that's my thing, is that I would never like be mad at a teacher because they want to like show it. They don't want to show like certain curse words and everything. But I'm like, regardless of whether or not I censor it, they about to leave your classroom and say
and
shit anyway. If they old enough to understand what we talk about on this podcast, they talk like that anyway. Bro, and if you don't
also
talk like
too,
that,
like you watch, like let's just keep it a stat. Let's take it further than that. If you watch porn, chill. Because think about the disgusting shit they're saying.
Dear God. Dear God.
They see it
but think about you trying to censor nigga. Bro. And your student got the headphones in going crazy.
Going crazy.
What that nigga Alan say that one pod episode?
Oh, he said he's in the legs above your head.
Going crazy.
But I will say this. I had one episode, I was like, damn.
Yeah,
I might just name the episode nigga.
We have a couple episodes every so often where we'll start and then it'll be like the F word within the first 3 seconds, and then we just nigga, damn, fuck, nigga.
We had that academics episode had like a record for how many fucking curse words. I ain't never said that many curse words in my life on that academics episode.
But on the real though, it's like the genius of it is there's a short avenue to expression of emotion.
Yes.
Fuck can mean so many different things. Shit, nigga. A nigga is a noun to me.
Bro.
I call white people niggas.
Yeah, I call everybody nigga because just where we from, I just use
my dad. Here's what I was gonna say about it, right? My dad, he grew up in the projects. He grew up in the Greens. It's like this. It was a shitty ass place.
Northwest side.
Yeah, it was like northwest.
Cabrini Greens.
Yeah, Cabrini Greens.
From where fucking
Hoover. All them niggas.
Nah, nigga, I was finna say the Candyman.
Wait, the Candyman?
On me, the Candyman from Cabrini Greens.
I didn't know he was from Cabrini Green.
Go back and watch that.
Yeah, you gotta watch. You gotta watch Candyman.
Go watch Jordan Peele version.
21 version.
That's that 21, and
they got their prefrontals and shit.
You gotta go to the Jordan Peele version of Candyman. They talk about it. That's where they went back to.
I didn't even know that shit.
Damn, that's so crazy. I gotta go watch.
I know y'all hoods and shit.
Yeah. he from there though, and his shit was that, right? Growing up, he was always like, cause I ain't gonna lie, I've been cursing since I don't even fucking know, like like third grade.
Oh,
well, I was on a bus with a bunch of 4th graders.
Yeah.
We was
That's how it happened.
That's how it happened. So
that's
3rd grade, I'm boom, boom, boom. I remember he would always get on my ass about the shit when he heard me and shit. He like, I always used to hate teachers. I used to argue with this nigga because I hate people that associate curse words, profanity with intelligence.
Yep.
He would always say that shit. Oh, every time I hear you talking about that shit, I just think you less intelligent. Nigga, I know you not talking. Love you, Pop. You not talking.
You want to know what's
me,
tragic? You know what's tragic?
No, he said love you, Pop. Love you, Dad. You know,
Gang.
But no, bro.
I think the thing that's so tragic about that shit to me.
It's planted on you.
No, it's white supremacy. Okay,
It is, bro. It's keeping you
because we have to busy being.
It's planted on you,
Okay, you know
black
who the
man.
most formally, do you know who the most well-spoken people are?
Yeah.
Butlers.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
If you want to, so if your position you believe is gonna be subservient, then yes, I'll follow your advice about cleaning up my language. You think cleaning up my language gonna stop them from? That's never been what it was.
It's too, like, do you understand what the literacy rate of this country is?
It's in the shitter.
What do you
nigga.
think?
Do we know who president? You talking on me about saying nigga?
So then, if the literacy rate is that low, what do you think they're using? What substitute words are they using?
Sentence enhancers,
Curse words, bro.
Sentence enhancers.
I used to tell my dad, I'm like, Dad, because why you curse so much, all this shit. Cursing for me, bro. First of all,
It's just how I feel.
Fuck feel. It's how I get it out. It's how I get it out. One, two is passion. You know what I'm saying? You associate certain words with other shit. I know if you say some shit and then I say the shit with fuck or whatever it is, my shit gonna hit harder than yours.
What you want me to call you? Like for nincompoop?
Yeah, like Nimrod,
dummy,
Nimrod.
Like niggas over there, and you want me to sit here and be like, dummy,
bro.
Like for instance, if I get on here,
what Amy say, bitch, healthy bitch ass
nigga. Like, so if I get on here, right, and I'm like, Laura Loomer is a very I don't really like her as a human. She's a despicable human being.
Fuck that dog face bitch.
That hit way harder, nigga.
I'm not gonna tell you what the clip
She a bitch ass.
Let's test it. What the clip hitting on?
Exactly.
Oh, we gonna talk about that too.
About Laura.
Yeah, let's get up in it, bro.
I'm glad that you brought it up. The reason why I be it's something that I really distress for black people, even the black people that like message us and be like, oh, language is because the thing is fundamentally you'll understand that the language is not the problem.
Yes.
Nope.
You fundamentally don't have respect for me as a nigga because you look at me and you see I'm a nigga.
And
I know, but I know by what you say afterwards.
Have y'all seen him on TikTok?
Bullying grown ass.
Bro, do you know how I discovered? I was like, this young nigga is cooking niggas. It's bad. With the most articulate, enhanced like vocabulary you ever seen. Cooking niggas. So when I first watched the pod, I was like, this the same little nigga.
You understand what niggas is saying. That's my thing, is stop acting like you don't know what people saying because they say it in a different way from you. That's one of those things you kind of got to like live and respect it. What I don't respect though, and that's why we about to talk anyway about Shorty them, is did you see the whole Laura Loomer thing?
I saw it briefly.
Yeah. I didn't want to talk about.
I'm not getting back on Twitter. So
don't go on. I was gonna say I don't want to dive into like the politics of it all. I want to explain what happened and then talk about like the messaging of it all, because this shit is like, it's tripping me out. It's not like it's expected, but it's tripping me out like the course of events. So basically, what happened was the other day. It was after Kirk and them got blasted. And then back out. So after he passed away, Laura Loomer
got splattered.
Drop a tear pouring out for
threw that nigga off the backboard.
He said shout out So after he met his
crazy way to die.
After he met his untimely end,
4K.
we seen everyone start flipping out about it, right? Because I immediately, as a nigga who like, when you, especially black people, like I remember there's I see ads sometimes where they'll be like, black women are so like ahead of this stuff or whatever. It's, of course, like niggas be locked in and paying attention to what's going on. But as a black person, it's always trippy to see, because I'm like, it feels like we always so ahead of the curve explaining shit that like should be self-explanatory now. So he died, and then they were talking about doing a resolution in Congress, honoring his life, honoring his legacy, and we should all vote for it and pass it because cool. Before we even get to Jasmine and everything, what are we fucking
Level
doing?
one. Who the fuck are we talking? The first thing I want to say is, if I see one of you niggas say some shit about you know,
I disagree with him on a lot, but
the body butter bandit, nigga.
Look. Oh,
fuck that nigga.
Look. No. This. But I don't think people should kill for a difference of opinion.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, let's talk about what the difference of opinion is, my nigga.
No. I like Ice Mountain. That's a difference of opinion, nigga. You hated me because I'm black.
You're it's not nigga. I don't fuck with you.
Like, it's not an opinion.
Black women don't have the brain processing power.
Come on, gang.
That's
empathy is a made up word.
So that's my thing, is that right?
Opinion.
And I want to drag like the people who say that into the conversation because, okay, let's actually talk about it. You don't actually believe that every political opinion should be respected and nobody should die for that shit?
Nope.
Because some country somewhere will say something and then Trump will bomb them and you'll be cheering about it. So you don't believe that fundamentally.
You don't believe that shit.
And I think that we shouldn't.
Okay, there was an opinion that black people thought we should be able to all sit in the same diner, sit on the same buses without it being segregated.
Radical opinion.
Y'all cursed out a baby for showing up at the school. Where they had to call the federal agents in.
You call it marshals.
That's a difference of opinion.
Like what the fuck?
What are we talking about, my nigga?
So the thing that pisses me off is that I'm like, okay,
difference.
It's either words matter and advocacy matters, or it doesn't. To you, it might be a difference of opinion. To the vast majority of old ass white people who are in
Let's just keep it
Congress,
real. Black people are supposed to die for their differences of opinion, not the white man.
Yeah.
The white man is not supposed to die for his opinion.
It was jarring for them to see
and
that
also,
shit.
too, like, your opinion is fascism and white supremacy.
Bro.
Cloaked in Christian nationalism.
What?
Nigga,
And you're-
eat a dick.
I don't give a fuck.
And your
In
opinion
my
is-
opinion, all you niggas can die.
Oh God! If we being for real,
If
I
we wanna
be
progress,
so
just
tired
like
of them.
Yo, if we want to progress the world, like, I'm not even talking like, I'm not saying like literally, but like, there needs to be a death of that way of thinking.
Yeah.
There needs to, because I'm going to say, if you want
got
to talk
to
about
die.
opinions, the reason why their opinions and that ideology can't be an opinion is because not only is it not an opinion to say I don't fucking like you because you're black, it's also not an opinion when you lying about it.
Bro, you
Nigga, does
capping.
the truth matter or not? I'm watching this nigga for the last 5 years just get up there and lie. I'm saying they talking about free speech.
First of all, nigga, last words was finna be a black dog whistle. Like,
Bro,
Yeah.
gun violence.
So it's not to say
nigga.
Gang
Was
violence.
it
Gang violence.
Was it
Yeah,
gang violence? Yeah, you talking about
yeah.
mass shootings. It's like, how much is gang violence? Because they gonna go into a whole dialogue tree about how black people kill each other.
Just a
and
bunch
that's
of
the real.
just a bunch of memorized points that they all fucking pop off.
So what
with.
we speaking
Yeah.
freely about?
Also, too,
Me
like,
asking you how you feel about something and getting your response and having a healthy dialogue and picking out where we disagree and agree. That's fine. All of us are for free speech in that matter. But that's not what that is. If I go trapped and if I go with the goal to get you to admit that you're low IQ because you're black, and I just goad you in a conversation until you eventually say that, were we freely speaking?
Gang, what happens
No.
next?
Okay, but freedom of speech is like freedom of speech, and this has been said several times, is not freedom of consequences, right?
Yeah.
So the thing is like, yeah, you can say whatever you want. You don't also know how you activating niggas.
Yeah.
You activated somebody in the wrong
You got
way.
activated
Niggas
for
got and they deactivated your ass. Like, nope, but like, this is real though. Like, in a real way.
Real.
Okay, so if we understand, let's just talk about gang violence for a moment, guys.
Let's talk about it.
We understand that wearing a certain color in a certain neighborhood could put your life in danger.
Of course.
You understand that saying, fuck this neighborhood, fuck that neighborhood, fuck this set, could put your life in danger. So, while you might not like that rebel hood, if you go over there and say, fuck them niggas, you might get splacked.
Yup.
Oh my God.
So and which is
And
funny because
that's
they,
just your-
which is funny, which is funny, which is funny.
It is your opinion that they say
I'm about to
fuck
say,
niggas.
which is funny though.
Them fuck niggas happen to have guns.
And they
It's
coming
funny
to get
because
your ass.
they
Simple.
understand that because that's exactly
Because
why
that's
bro
black-
was finna.
But that's black people killing other black
Yeah,
people.
they
And that's
understand
when
that,
it's-
and because when it's
that's
that,
when
it's bad.
understandable.
When it's that,
We should stop listening to the rap music and the gay music because all they talking about is this violence. How they gonna kill
We
XYZ.
talking about black on black
Charlie
crime.
sat there and said that we should have public executions and children should watch it.
We
Yo,
talking about
That's
black-
more explicit than anything
they
21
had-
said.
This nigga got publicly executed.
And
His
children watched it. And then
his-
they used that as a job.
Also, too, and they said, but his children were there. First of all, that's been proven that they weren't there.
Yeah.
Second
Yeah.
of all, if they was, everything that happened to this nigga is what he advocated.
So
power of the tongue is crazy.
If the opinions are so dangerous,
if we're gonna preserve the Second Amendment, unfortunately, some people's lives are gonna get lost.
Verbatim.
He said that
Verbatim.
shit.
He said that. I said what he said in my reaction video, and niggas was like, you're celebrating his death. These are his words.
Yeah.
So
that's mind-boggling.
That's like if I get, if I get shot, and a nigga be like, yeah, bro, do the knowledge on what a bullet will do to your body. And nigga be like, you celebrating? That's how he talk. That's how he talk. Nigga said, I have a dream. That's Martin Luther King. That's his speech. That's how he talk.
I'm gonna say.
You said,
and that was a difference of opinion.
You said,
the nigga said black people and white people should live in harmony, and they killed that nigga. Well, when he started talking about the war.
But. And they killed him. I'm like, my issue becomes.
It's great.
Nigga had a dream.
Had a dream. So that's my thing is that and then we seen how they put they put it on the pedestal.
Crazy,
I'm like, if it's either the words matter and the actions you do as a person while you alive matter or they don't. Because the reason why everybody told the story and remembered MLK and nobody is trying to do this shit with Charlie is because we had conversations about why we should fuck with MLK. We read about the nigga. We read the speech. We read the letter from Birmingham jail.
Charlie Kirk's greatest accomplishment is being a grown-ass man and debating with children about and all of his points of debate were racist rhetoric and lies. Martin Luther King had a dream in front of the Washington Monument, my nigga.
Did civil disobedience.
And there was a sea of people out there.
Bro,
we not talking about the same shit.
Sea of people out there in
and
the 60s before social media.
Yo, my nigga.
Hey, y'all come out to the
niggas had to find out about him via pamphlet.
That nigga got hit.
Poster board.
That nigga got hit in that nigga got hit in the head with a rock in Chicago. Came back. He led protests in Selma.
Also, too, the gunshot is not what killed him. The doctors killed him.
Yeah.
This is this is CIA.
There's a lot of CIA.
Their
all
files
over,
have been uncovered. Like he would have survived the gunshot. They suffocated him.
I haven't looked into it,
bro.
But I know that COINTELPRO
was CIA. It's the sick. No, even if not, think about how racist niggas was in the 60s.
Yeah.
Bro.
I'm about to say,
could have been a white doctor.
Yeah,
he could have been a Klans member.
Yeah.
Like,
and it was down in the
nigga.
South too. I'm about to say, even if it wasn't
He
like
was in Memphis.
I'm gonna say, regardless of what it was, nigga. They smoked, bro, because at a fraught political time, he was like, yo, people shouldn't be out here getting murked, not having jobs, and not being able to live a dignified life because we're black.
And y'all Buddy talking about there should be public executions and children should watch.
They had They had a discussion.
That nigga was bugging.
That nigga was bugging. So
they had a discussion on whether if the child should be 10, 12, or 13 by the time they watch. Some niggas get executed.
He looked
Charlie Kirk and them. He was on a podcast or whatever. He said, "What's the age should they should they be watching the executions at?" They had a discussion on that.
This is the same nigga that said, "If I see a black pilot, I wonder if they're qualified."
So,
who a pilot without being qualified?
This the same.
Nobody's a fucking pilot randomly.
This the same nigga. This the same nigga.
That ain't just that ain't an application.
Yeah. Like you just go to a Wendy's and
be a pilot.
You a pilot today on some shit.
So I was gonna say, it's either that truth and reality matters or it doesn't, because that entire thing was in response to these companies was like, we not going to enough black and brown communities to try to get them to be pilots. So let's see if we can put schools there to get them to be more pilots and have more minorities. That's what it was.
Right.
So when we're actually discussing the fuckery of it and how he was like a dickhead, we're going over all the words he said and all the shit that he did. And then the vast majority of the government, I think it was only 58 Dems or some shit who were all majority, people of color, voted against that resolution, calling him a freedom fighter, someone who's for unity, someone who's they put that in there, it passed easily.
Truth and reality does matter, right? But not to narcissists.
Yes.
And in order to believe in racism, for one, you have to be in a deep delusion.
Yes.
And then two, you damn near have to be narcissistic, because for you to hate somebody so much, you need them for survival. Nobody pays more attention to a black person than a person that hates them.
Charlie Kirk.
That's insanity.
Where do you think
you
got
are
all them
at
dialogue trees
colleges
from?
arguing you're debating none but white people for the most part.
PWI and you're
or
arguing.
shorty with the joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, with the
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then
You doing this about black people. We the niggas that was in chains. We the niggas that babies was getting eaten, niggas getting turned into couches, and we don't give a fuck about y'all niggas that much. Bro, niggas is doing we doing our own shit.
Do you know what the reality of the average black person is? That I just want to be left alone.
Bro, I just want to be bro, we said this shit the other day, bro, and that's the shit that be making me really mad about the shit, gang. Mm-hmm. We saw some shit. It was the shit with Oaks, the polo shit. And we saw the niggas, they was just at the beach and they was doing that shit. I'm like, bro, y'all don't even, these race niggas don't even understand. Nigga, fuck you niggas. I want to be peaceful. I want to have a family, bro. I want to chill with my niggas, maybe smoke a little something, maybe, you know what I'm saying, chill with my girl. These niggas is creating delusions about white genocide. And niggas not thinking about you like that. Niggas we want a human right. Same shit y'all done had since you got the fuck here, my nigga.
Leave me alone.
Leave me the fuck alone.
So that's what I'm saying. So
like all of the problems that they perceive as them having from us are problems that they
creating them.
They not only create them, but they actively like agitate us into like, bro, if gang violence was such a problem, you niggas wouldn't be here.
If gang violence was such a problem, we would have like had some sort of thing to do some shit.
Dang. Yo, years ago,
you niggas talking pointed.
You niggas,
gang violence don't care about y'all.
Don't care.
I need white people to really like genuinely
fun on y'all.
You have to genuinely get this thought through your mind. Black people don't give a fuck about you, bro. Niggas not thinking about you, bro. Niggas, the reason why we have so much problems within our community is because we fuck with each other. And you have problems with people that you love.
The same way they have problems in their community.
Yeah, but this is the black people are only people that don't treat our race like a cult. They behave in a cult like where they will have the same interpersonal human problems that we're having, but they put it out in the public like they're perfect. Nigga, y'all are more of the fucking Addams family than anything else.
That's why white supremacy is so dangerous, because it have you niggas believing you're not human. Y'all are human beings.
Nigga, you think that niggas is living full house, bro? Like niggas ain't living full house.
Then you see Kirk them. And you, damn, that can happen? Yeah, nigga, the same.
But that's a reality for us.
It's so out of the reality. These niggas.
Yo, we watch niggas hop out on Tamir Rice and kill him within 2 seconds.
Within 2 seconds for a toy.
He was a child.
He was a child.
13. George Zimmerman stalked Trayvon Martin.
Then they bought fucking...
And then the nigga Charlie Kirk said that Trayvon stalked him. When there is police... recorded evidence of them telling him not to approach him.
He said Trayvon stalked him. He said it's a thing that black youth just be proddling along looking to harass white people. And then all these niggas, when Trayvon died, was getting Skittles, having George Zimmerman. They auctioned off the gun, having them do the hoodies.
They had the Trayvon challenge.
They had
the Eric Gardner, y'all. The New York Police Department pulled up to a protest with shirts that said, "I can breathe." Philandro Castile actually got killed in front of his daughter and his wife.
Actually, by complying.
While complying and having all the necessary documentation to have his firearm.
He told them
and not even having his firearm on him. Then y'all did the George Floyd challenge.
Yup. We've been talking about George Floyd for the last 5 years because he died in front of everybody.
And y'all niggas is still saying he died from a drug overdose, and we watched him die. These people are narcissists, bro.
And you're operating in bad. You think I'm gonna take you seriously? You think I'm taking you seriously? The nigga who's watch y'all.
I can't give a fuck,
bro. I can't.
And
it's gonna show.
It actually goes against like everything within me.
Yes. Bro, even on some PR shit, I'm seeing so many. Say it again.
Yeah, that's why I hate that PR shit. What was you about to say?
Bro, I'm seeing so many niggas, bro. This is bro, I would be lying to you niggas. It's gonna be on my face, my nigga. I don't give a fuck.
And if I say fuck Charlie Kirk and you try to take my podcast away, whoop-de-doo.
And you won't do it, bitch ass nigga.
I own my shit, nigga. I don't work for ABC.
Exactly.
And that's what I like about this shit, bro. It's
that's
like
the shit.
Back
what
then,
be wrong with niggas, bro?
Niggas.
But this is the thing. This is a thing about having a lack of integrity. Hold on, my son.
Oh, bang
What's
out,
up, baby?
Bang out.
Who this? Colin? What's up, buddy? I'm on a podcast. What you need?
5 minutes. Okay, man.
I'll be done here in like 30 minutes. I'll call you back. All right, bet. Bye.
W fathers.
W has written. I was like, we can pick right back up. That's what I was going to say. Is it shit pissed me off about the whole thing with Jasmine Crockett, because Jasmine Crockett, as an elected official, said the nicest thing you could possibly say.
The nicest.
She's like, there were a bunch of people who I noticed that a lot of the yes votes were white people, and there wasn't a lot of no votes who weren't white people. And the things that Charlie Kirk said was directly against members of color, like other communities. So I can't vote for it. And then Laura Loomer,
ghetto black bitch,
called her ghetto black bitch.
Do you know how wild that is?
Do you know how wild that is?
I ain't gonna hold you. Like, that's when we should have turned into like Kenyan parliament.
No. I'm not gonna lie. It's not enough people. I don't even think people know about it because how fucking insignificant Laura fucking Loomer is.
I don't even know who she is, to be honest.
She's nobody.
She's some motherfucker who ran.
Do you know what the character Spiderus is?
We have to get the picture.
I gotta pull this bitch up. I gotta pull this bitch up.
Show the. They said Laura Loomer got her GED last year, bro. For all my niggas that get their GED, cool. Laura Loomer,
this is gonna be a
fuck
big.
Is you talking about?
Oh my god, nigga. All right, this is gonna be a big part of my show. This is part 2. My second talking point is about why are people so angry online, and the conversation is gonna go into. Of course, I'm always talking to black people, but like how effective rage bait is used against us.
Yes.
And if we was to realize the power of silence, like if you wanna, if somebody says something to you online and your reaction is to bring up the facts, write it down, copy it, or cut it, paste it into your notes, and then go write a paper about it.
Yeah.
Stop responding to ignorant niggas with intelligence.
Yep.
That is not how things work.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
When
That's what I was
has
gonna
a
say.
fucking paragraph in an Instagram comment section ever changed anybody's mind?
Nope.
Ever.
And this is how I look like. A nigga come in your comments, say some bullshit, and you don't say it. It's like, yeah, nigga, you're dumb.
And then it just radio silence. Because
Right
at the end of the
now
day,
the nigga looks
you're
stupid
in
as
the
shit.
shit.
You're
You
dumb.
felt my
Goofy.
words were so
But,
important that you had to get in the comment section.
Now think about this thing with Laura Loomer, right? Think about if she would have said that and nobody would have responded.
Yeah. I was gonna say. I feel like.
But it's because you call her a ghetto black bitch.
I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. I feel like in most cases, like if it's said to you, and I like how Jasmine. I don't even think Jasmine really responded for real. She's just kind of, and people have been like dragging Shorty on the internet for it. And I'm like, I do hear the point about like the silence. My thing is, if there is a time where we're going to respond, I do think that energy should be kept. And she didn't respond with intelligence. So we can respond with ignorance as well,
bro.
Sure.
I'm so tired of these weak ass
because my thing is like,
areas,
because I'm not reasoning
Why
with
are we
her.
conforming to the shit when they not?
I'm not reasoning
You
with
calling
her.
people ghetto black bitch? Okay,
I'm not reasoning with
let's
her.
take it
The
there,
bigger
my nigga.
issue is the criticism that we'll get from our community.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We have to stop doing that. Like, if you come up in my if that's like if you come to my face and slap me,
Yeah.
That turn the other cheek
and
bullshit.
I'm like even
Come on,
even.
We know I'm certain
me,
because
man.
Really, the reality of it is, if you come in my face and slap me, and then I pull a burner out
Smoke your
and smoke your stupid ass, I'm not the problem.
Yeah, real
You
shit.
slap me.
Because my thing is right. My thing is
Actions
right.
have consequences.
You there because I don't got like, and I like, I've been a big proponent of this. Like, if you want to hit, we can hit. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get guns involved, we can get guns involved. But the thing is like when we start talking about exchanges of words, it is like however far you take it is how far I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
So if you call me a ghetto black bitch, like I'm finna start talking about your hair, like your
Yeah,
family.
Yeah,
let's
tree.
start-
because
let's
I'm like,
look at your
and
bio.
that's my thing is that like
let's start
when
going
you,
like R.I.P. your granny.
Yeah.
when you grow up in like, because I remember I kind of grew up on the online like debate space, which is heavily white. So you kind of learn the ropes of like, all right, cool, you want to attack the argument, you don't want to attack the person and everything, which is a good rule to follow generally, except for when Nazis are in the room. Because my problem about it is that like, there is, like you said, there's not like a text message, like people who are dragging like Shorty on Twitter. There's not like a thing that you're gonna necessarily do, but you need to keep in the back of your mind that we now live in a political era where somebody somewhere as a Republican strategist was like, hey, the fan base gonna love it if you say ghetto black bitch.
These people.
Now you gotta ask the question, why the fuck are we there?
These people
Also,
are
too,
insecure.
they
Nazis, All of the whites, they're insecure. So even in that, right? And we've had a journey like that because JJ's always been that like type of like, okay, attack the argument, They're creating the argument with bullshit ass random facts.
Because
but that thing that's going to hit these people are their insecurities. Laura don't want to be called fucking what's the nigga name?
Spiderous.
She don't want to be called. I promise you.
And they also don't know what they opening up the door to.
They don't know it.
When the two white dudes showed up at the HBCU campus, them niggas was trying to fuck out of them.
That's the energy that we should be on.
It should literally be that every time.
Every time, every person.
The thing is like. I don't operate in a space where I'm like, I'm finna take the gloves off. I ain't never had them on.
Real, nigga. Real. I'm like, if you're gonna set the rules of engagement in something that is going to get me dead because that's what you want already.
Exactly.
Then we can go.
You're talking about like whether I deserve to live or not. First of all, I'm gonna tell you how real niggas is. Niggas ain't doxing Oxys.
No.
Niggas don't be doxing them because at the same time, it's like, bro, I don't got the energy.
Bro, I don't have the
energy.
I gotta
research.
You're not gonna come to your house.
You know how
bro.
dumb?
First of all, bro, I don't want to see how you live.
Bro, I don't.
I'm not interested in how.
I
know it's squalor.
Food everywhere and shit.
I know you really living in real squalor.
Yeah, like, no, bro.
You live in a fucking cold town, nigga.
Because the thing is like. Black people often are taking a high road, and black people often are taking a higher approach. And it's not only because of how we're viewed in society, but it is a sense of dignity and pride we have within ourselves.
I do think we deserve higher because we don't get it. Like, so that's a good thing to aim for.
Right,
like,
but when you're not getting it and niggas show up to your college campus, you should be meeting with the energy of you're not fucking welcome here.
You're not.
Yes, I'm about to say.
We gonna jump.
Same way they be on.
We gonna bully the fuck out of you
because it's just words, right?
Yo, it's just words.
It's just perspective,
talking.
right?
It's
so
opinion. It's all that shit.
Yeah, so I think your opinion funny. We just gonna laugh at you.
Let's go
and
to
you
the
gonna
lunch,
pack up. You gonna leave.
Let's go to the lunch table. Y'all niggas didn't grow up at the lunch table, nigga.
No.
You know the one meme where the group is there and the one dude trying to say something, niggas like, cool, bro. Like, like whatever, bro.
Bro, y'all niggas. I told this nigga, I'm like, bro, these niggas didn't grow up at the lunch table, bro. Y'all niggas, you wanna fry? Lord, we can fry.
We can fry. And the thing is, and what's gonna happen after? What's gonna happen after? You still gonna be a motherfucker who lost her election.
Yep.
You still gonna be a motherfucker who didn't even run in the position that you.
It's insecurity.
You going at shorty, you don't even have that same position.
You talking about a woman that's a lawyer. And what are you talking about?
I seen that nigga staff member.
Even more than that though, like, if I feel like, yo, I literally don't waste my time or give my attention to people I think I'm better than.
That's real. That's real. Cause
these niggas.
I genuinely, like you said.
So then, do they think they're better than
I'm about to say, if you pull it back to what we were talking about, like niggas just leaving niggas alone. Like that is the default, like you said, the default option. So there's so much fuck shit happening every day, and I'm not about to get out of my body every single time like I see a racist person. That's just not what it's gonna be.
It's actually they just want your attention.
They just want your attention.
And like honestly, like.
And that's why the energy.
Niggas,
that's why the energy. I feel like right now.
It's real. Yo, them niggas are premium dick eaters. Like that's all they are.
That's what it is. And I feel like right now it's kind of like the timing I kind of think about is I'm not on super aggressive timing and not fucking with these people because that's like the best way for me to keep my sanity. I'm on no time with these people because this is an actual problem and niggas is dying.
Yeah.
So I'm all right, cool. There has to be weapons at the disposal. At the same time, we have to be chilling and picking our battles. But when the battle is here, the battle is here.
Yeah, because you can't win a war without weapons. So like the thing is like, there is a certain level of like, if you engage me with disrespect, I'll return disrespect. Yeah. But there also has to be a healthy level of like picking and choosing.
You cannot do everything.
Like you can't like somebody like a Laura Loomer. I don't know who she is, but I'm pretty sure white people do. And the thing, if you have a substantial following that you can activate with these words, there needs to be a response to that. But like, Sniper Wolf 17 that has like 17 followers, like, yo, fuck that nigga.
Don't nobody give a fuck. I'm not saying that's what the energy should be.
We really do have to pick and choose.
Because people like Laura Loomer shouldn't be like famous or important really because your ideas are fucking horrible and backward. They should be irrelevant, and we have to get to that place where it's like, all right, these niggas need to be like I don't care what woods you gonna be in.
I was gonna say,
reading to yourself and screaming yourself about the Confederacy
and
shit. But you can, I'm not. You can stay the fuck over there because we don't. Yeah, and so my thing about it. My thing about it, the thing that really like struck me about the entire conversation is more than her ass. I don't even feel like saying her name, but like more than that shit, and even more than like a lot of the flack that Jasmine's taking is that like, bro, really, like. None of y'all are about this shit at all. There was a point in time where there was a civil war, and there was a point in time where somebody had to come to the decision, okay, we are not on this side. These niggas don't want to play ball. We got to do something. And you seeing like a nigga who's pretty much a Confederate general adjacent. If you knew a Confederate general didn't kill somebody, would you build a statue of them?
Fuck no.
Would you honor them?
Nope.
Hold on, let's
the
talk about
only difference between this nigga and the same niggas that tore the country apart a few years ago is that he didn't have a musket shooting niggas.
No, but this is another thing, though. This is another thing.
So I'm like,
yo, you lost the war.
You lost.
Take that bitch on the chin.
Can we celebrate wins anymore?
Shit. I thought y'all liked that sports shit.
Exactly. It's sides,
There's
right?
a lot of niggas in the union that caught hats, bro.
Really?
Yeah, you niggas lost.
Got
Like,
your top peeled all the way back, nigga.
bro, give it up. The first Confederacy was 4 years, brother.
Exactly.
Give it up.
And that's why my thing is I call on any, if you've just read
4
the
years.
shit
That's
and
crazy. Hold on. These niggas are the nigga that was good at football in high school.
Yeah, because 4 years. And they still talking about it.
And they still talking about it in their 40s. Bro,
that country was here for 4 fucking years.
Man,
my bad, JJ. My bad, JJ.
Remember my Friday night lights days.
Yeah, you niggas.
Oh, you lame
niggas
ass
is Booby
niggas.
Miles ass
And that's why I
niggas.
think we celebrate the wins when we get them. I think that's why we celebrate the wins when we get them. Because if we really think about it, no, I'm not voting for no fucking resolution calling this nigga a uniter. He was a Confederate.
Fuck that nigga,
the
bro.
fuck out of here. If we're being honest about what history is, if the truth and shit matter, then hey, there was this real destructive force that made us have a big ass civil war. Oh, that nigga saying the same shit like back then? Damn, we can't go back to that. That's all you gotta do.
You know, it's like,
That's all
we gotta do.
That is like how you should handle Nazis, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I wish we wasn't in. Sorry, I wish we weren't in that time period.
And
bro.
I think the thing is that, and this is a sad part, bro. It's like there is no solidarity with the black community in this because he wasn't talking about y'all. But if he was throwing y'all hat in that ring too, y'all would have felt the same way. Exactly. But also too, it's like now we got niggas. First, like some weird MAGA rapper. And another nigga, like,
I seen that nigga
like
hang
a
him
germ.
Let's not try to figure out these niggas.
Yeah,
I don't
no.
know who these people
fuck
are.
them niggas. Yeah, you got niggas. The other nigga, the Canadian nigga.
Oh, that bitch ass nigga.
not
yeah.
even cool.
I don't remember his name.
Not like this is another thing too. We gotta stop naming
yeah,
niggas.
that
real
bitch ass
shit.
nigga with the
Can't let
fuck
these
braids.
niggas. You can't let
They're
these
it's at
niggas
this
get.
point. They're things.
And the clips are there.
Yeah,
Things,
he's fucking. Yeah, it's a nigga. You're from Canada.
Concept.
Yo, you a MAGA Canadian. Go back to your country.
Yeah. You don't even go here. You don't even go here.
Bro,
Niggas be weird. And that's
go
why.
back to where the healthcare and the syrup is.
Exactly. We don't even got that shit here. And that's why we need to continue treating these
to
niggas.
take away his health care.
No,
This is mad.
This is why we gotta treat them like the weirdos that they are. That's weird as fuck, dog. You've not even
You got
from
free
here.
health care and you arguing that you don't need it.
You arguing that they should take that shit away from you because you so fucked in your
Niggas
own.
is dumb as hell.
That's why we said leave us alone. You niggas are not here to talk.
You don't understand how stupid that
like
shit
different-
is, bro. Fuck.
Man.
We gotta really put it on paper how dumb them niggas
No,
is,
it's like, bro. It's like
So-
it's the anti-intelligence movement.
Anti-intellectualism,
Yeah,
that
it
whole
is.
fucking oh my god.
But it is
goes deep.
but it is a very viable way of controlling people.
Yeah, it
is.
is.
It
That's the
is.
only
If
way.
you demonize education, like think about that. Think about that. Demonizing intelligence. Saying shit like somebody said shit like, "Yo, this motherfucker think because he got all them degrees, he's smarter than me." I mean, kinda.
Okay.
He might not be able to tell you how to raise your kids, but he can tell you about microeconomics. That's what he said.
and if this is a political science major, like, yeah, he is smarter than you in politics. Like,
Niggas was debating. Say it.
I seen a nigga. He was like, no, it was somebody that's debating some other dude about guns. He was like, yeah, we should ban all weapons. He was like, no, we need the Second Amendment. It's the people that are the problem, not the guns. He was like, all right, let's ban people from having guns. He,
Big
like the
deep
nigga.
breath.
See, this is the conversation we have.
Because y'all aren't smart enough to actually have these conversations, my nigga.
We
Well,
talking
the
about
thing
we're taking
is
in
that
general. Yeah.
this so when we start talking about anti-intellectualism, we also have to talk about pseudo-intellectualism.
Yes, because that could be the same shit.
When we start talking about niggas that think the Anunnaki is coming to save us, when rapture. You tell them that they're not, they have already digested so much information that they have talking points.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is the same thing. So now you have to expose the holes in those talking points, right? So
and they trap you in that shit.
Because they're in a loop.
They're not ready for.
They're in a feedback loop. So like,
that's
and then
trauma.
also they talk to all the people they talk to agree with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was people,
The original man.
you dig what I'm saying? So like, there's also like this also ties back into these things. There was people gathered in the woods prepared for the rapture.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Gave away everything.
Imagine that walk back to the car.
Damn.
Fuck.
Oof.
Fuck. I told these niggas
You gotta.
September 23rd on Jesus Christ. This not even the first time they
It's not
said
even like
it was gonna end.
this
It
is
on
No,
like
my
but
stage.
also too, like that's a wild day.
Yeah.
When I was,
You know where they got it from? It was a South African preacher.
bro, I
Yeah,
remember.
but it at least should be like a fire day.
I remember,
like it's the
a
20.
Tuesday.
It's the 25th. It's the 25th year.
It's a round number.
It's the so it should be like.
25th.
Like, it should be like February. 25th, 2025.
Like, I
That's
believe
fire.
in 2012.
Yeah. A little
Because
number,
in
you know what I'm
2012,
saying?
you got 12, 12, 12.
You dig what I'm
like,
saying?
if it ended
Yeah.
there,
Like,
then like, cool.
I was gonna-
and
Y'all
then it was
talking
like
about
or
random-
12, 21, 12, like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh shit.
Get
Oh.
Get a job.
And now
Do
we're
the
saying,
numbers,
fuck,
the
what are we
numerology.
doing?
You want to know the shit
I'm
that
just tight that niggas ain't send me shit.
this
I'm
shit
like,
made me
shit,
so
I'll take your
disappointing.
props.
This shit
Should've
made me
got
so
a box
disappointed
Chevy.
because when you talk about like the talking points and the fact that niggas be wedded to the worldview, I done watched videos already about like other predictions when they said it was gonna happen, and then the path that they took immediately after, which was just shift the goalposts and believe something else.
Yep.
That's what it is. That's the thing that is really gonna kill like the dialogue and the discourse. That's the thing that's the anti-intellectualism shit too, because you already like people are convinced that when they know a lot about a given topic, that is knowledge.
Yeah. But it also could be that you are in a deep hole of propaganda.
A
Like, you
very
actually-
deep hole,
Yeah.
and it confirms your worldview, so it feels like knowledge. You
Especially
get
when
the
your
truth.
reality is fascism, when your reality
The
is
niggas who want
poverty,
to
when
lie
your
to
reality
you.
is trauma. There's niggas pull themselves out of reality with shit like that because there has to be something bigger.
Do you know
than
what?
just,
Do you know what changes the minds of people who are in situations like that? Books.
Real. Nigga read.
Intellectualism.
Nigga read.
Actually,
Oh my
actual
God.
knowledge.
Yeah.
Because this is the thing. Scholarship means something.
Yeah.
If somebody spent 8 years in school studying a thing, they know more about that
know
thing
more
than
about
you.
it than
And,
you.
and I'm gonna say we need to stop letting knowledge be so like cookie cutter. I'm a nigga who I don't think I was. I think I could go back and get my college degree, but I didn't think at the time I was like capable of like finishing on that path. But the thing that I learned about school was not necessarily what exactly they taught me. It was about the tools and analyzing information.
Yeah.
The reason why I have any basic knowledge how to read a fucking study is because we looked at that. And you understand the value of what they're actually looking for in a study and how to tell if it's a good one or a bad one and where it can be applied. If you don't have any of those things, then of course it's good to see a nigga in lab coat with some glasses and be like, that nigga think he's smart. No, you gotta listen to what the fuck he's saying, bro. I'm watching a doctor go on Jubilee debating about vaccines.
Right.
This nigga been practicing for 10 years.
How are we even having those conversations?
And I'm like, and I don't think there's a problem with having it because, like we said, there's conversations to be had with everything. Like even in the black community,
True.
how
Yeah,
we
historically
conversation
and
we
shit,
have.
historically,
It's
yeah.
what conversation we
Yeah.
having, nigga.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
my
That's what
child
it
got the
is.
thing and turned to a mutant tomorrow.
Yeah.
That didn't happen, nigga.
My mom's still waiting on this COVID vaccine to make me a fucking zombie, nigga.
And I'm about to say, and the thing about intellect, the thing,
Them 5G towers and shit.
and the thing that I love,
Mama.
the thing that
we need to we really do need to study where
That shit
I
comes
really need
from.
to know the origins of these conspiracy theories. Like who's cooking that up?
it's gotta be
My
CIA.
Yeah, no, it
It
gotta
has
be
to
like
be,
Alex
it has
Jones
to
or
be
something
like
that.
a sleeper agent in a Reddit room.
Yeah.
Sleeper.
Like for real, because I'm like, that's the thing about intellectualism.
What wrong
though.
with them niggas?
That's my favorite. That's my favorite part about like both trying to educate, like as a podcaster, and like advocating for niggas to learn shit and read and everything is because you get them tools above everything, more than the things that are on the paper. You get the tools to critically think.
Yeah,
that's when you can have the conversation. Because the conversation with black people about even vaccines, when it comes to like Tuskegee and the fuck shit that we know they've done, that's a conversation you need to have critical thinking to have.
Yes.
Yep.
Because you can both hold the position that like, yeah, it's proven that vaccines, when administered right, actually stop us from getting fucking polio, but also you can't administer them wrong, because when you administer them wrong, you're trying to do experiments on niggas because you think they don't feel pain.
Yeah,
right.
Those two things can be true at the same fucking time.
Yeah,
and that's the thing is like that value in reading and admitting that you don't know a thing. Like,
bro, that's the biggest thing that helped me is knowing that I don't know, but admitting I don't know.
Yes.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because asking questions. I think one of the biggest problems with our society is we ask about who, what, when, and where. We never ask why.
Yep.
Why is how you get to the root of things.
Why?
So I couldn't do what I do now 10 years ago because 10 years ago, I was a year into studying the shit that I talk about. I was a year into like understanding black culture, understanding black American studies, and like I don't have a degree in this shit, but I have all of the wealth of education that I've like went and sourced independently through that was written by people with that like actual scholarship and actual life experience in this shit. But also too my lived experience too, like being immersed in the black community. So knowing like those cultural cues and shit that just like niggas will understand. So I know how to talk to y'all, but I also know how to like infuse some game in that shit. And then wisdom is a big part of what I do too. It's just about changing your perspective a little bit. I'm not giving out lectures. But I'm just a little bit of game, you know what I'm saying?
Just something that get that
just
them
get
gears
that thing
turning.
going.
that's the
Yeah.
goal, and I think
Going.
that's like our goal too, because it's like we're in this shit and we talk confidently and we research the shit we talk about, obviously, but like it's never meant to be like a end all be all. Nigga could never be wrong about the thing. I just want to give you a perspective to think about, because right now all the perspectives that niggas is popularizing, these niggas lying to you, bro.
These
Niggas lying to you. So
and it's
like,
also bullshit, and it's also bullshit. It's also shit I can prove is bullshit.
exactly.
Yeah, right.
And the bigger thing about it is too is like commentary is a necessity of media. Like you need people who are talking about things that are happening in real time from an informed and like a very charismatic perspective. Like there is a sense of charisma that goes into entertainment, right? Which is why niggas can start calls. They know a little bit about one thing, but they have so much charisma that they can convince you a multitude of people that it's true.
The Kirk
right?
clan.
Did you just make that up?
No, I heard someone.
Oh, shit.
They been calling them niggas the Kirk clan.
nigga.
Because he had charisma. And he can cherry pick a couple little facts to them people.
Yeah.
He had charisma. I mean, he got millions, right?
Niggas got gums. That's what he
to
is.
them, I
He had
guess.
charisma, and he picked.
That's charisma.
He said,
He had gums.
he could pick apart like a couple little things to use, and then build like a whole thing if you just know how to talk.
Yeah.
That's a power that people have, so you might as well use that to try to get.
And the
people,
thing,
like,
the thing is like what y'all do, what I do. These are things that can be researched.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
We're not just bullshitting.
I'm
We're
not
not
just
sitting here
like
just yapping.
winging it.
Yeah.
And I think oftentimes too, the goal of my show is to like unpack things in our past too.
Yeah.
About it's the things in our past and how they affect us currently.
Yeah.
So a big theme of my show is cause and effect.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you look at what people went through in slavery and you see these same behaviors showing up in society, you know what I'm saying? If you find out where it started, that's how you undo it.
Yeah.
But if you don't know where a thing starts,
And that's why
that's why
they trying to get rid of this shit.
this is also a thing of like, this is why I advocate for young people. You putting all these problems on, like you putting all the blame on young people that didn't create the circumstances.
We living with them.
They're born into these circumstances, and the behavior is learned from the people that came before them. So you taught them to be like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Either through action or neglect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real neglect.
Because we
Neglect's
each have
a huge one.
Because we each have like a big role to play in that. And I feel like it's really being honest with why people try to hide certain information, why it's niggas like Lower Loomer and shit that we're talking about, because they're actors who are there specifically to keep you from finding out how the fuck we got here.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's one of the most like everyone wonders why it's so much shit happens in cycles.
Hey, did y'all see this shit about how Mrs. Kirk was a part of Miss America pageant.
Miss America pageant, all that shit.
Yep.
That's when so
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, she was a part of a pageant.
Way before.
This is one of those times where I want to be in like a 4chan chat. Like, what are they cooking? What conspiracy are they cooking?
I know they've been.
Because they've been on it. Like, they said something like she's not allowed in the country of Romania.
Yeah, I did see that.
Like, she had some like youth center or something that for like children and some like Christianity shit. It was weird, bro. And she had it in Romania, and I think they did an investigation of like kids missing. Oh. And then they was like, nah, you got to get the fuck out the country.
From that side of the aisle. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why the great theme of the day is leave us the fuck alone and let us fucking cook because niggas is weird. Thank you so much,
man.
Deante.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yes, sir. Coming through for this one.
We about to get through my show. You up now?
We could talk for this episode could be 8 hours long.
For sure. Send me some of the stuff that you had. We can run through it.
Yes, sir.
When y'all come on my part.
Of course, yes, sir. Thank you guys again for tuning in. It's been a great experience.
Shout out my boy Alan.
Yes, sir. Shout out Alan. We love you. Remember again, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on the platform. Shout yourself out, Deante.
Deante.Kyle on all platforms except YouTube. YouTube is GrisNaysPodcast.com. No. Just Gris Nays Podcast.
Just Gris Nays Podcast.
Oh, shout out my nigga Big Ice Cut Cat.
Yeah,
yes, sir. Shout out Big Ice Cut.
Yeah. I thought he was going to come here. I was like, I want to meet that nigga. But we probably meet him like.
Yeah, you meet him. Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. AB
the artist, you feel me? Yes,
what you on, Matt?
Yes, sir. JMJ, and go follow Soul Studios. We're still shipping out. Y'all done ordered every fucking day.
Let me give them
orders coming out.
I was gonna say, let me give them a quick update on that. So Soho is we shipping everything out. We gotta ship everything. We was traveling. Alan's sick. Hope he get better and shit like that. Just give us some time, please. We setting everything out. This is what happens when
everything happened at the same time.
Everything happened at the same time. Soho dropped at the same time. I was doing my shit. Everybody was doing their shit. They coming out for everybody that ordered. We appreciate the support and all that shit. I know Alan do. As Richard.
You can find us on any platform: YouTube, Spotify, TikTok,
Twitter,
all that shit. Yes, sir. Thank you guys. Have an awesome day or night wherever you may be, and see you.
Peace out, y'all.
Thank you for watching this long. If you haven't already, subscribe. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? You think we just sitting here doing it for nothing?
You think you're gonna sit here and not do shit? Like,
I know you're not subscribed. Click it.
Cool.